Hey everybody. So you can probably hear me right now, um, but yeah, I'm trying to frickin' get this thing to work. I'm working with some chat thing right now. You're looking at uh, the kitchen, I'm guessing, and yeah, what the hell is going on, man? I don't know. I don't know. There's a big delay. We're going to be developing film, I promise. So just give me a sec. I'm trying to figure out how I can get this chat to work because I'm trying to be able to stream to Instagram and YouTube at the same time while developing film. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Keep on chatting so that we can test this out and I can see what the hell I'm doing wrong because I don't know. I apparently did something wrong. Crap. So just keep on chatting because I'm trying to figure this out. I know this is like, you know, pretty lame. You're looking at a sink. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to get this working. Okay, so give me a break. You know, I'm just one guy. I'm just one guy, y'all. Hello, how you doing? How you doing, skis? Oh, I think I forgot to sign in. Okay, you know, this is all gonna be good as soon as I get signed in. But I thought I was already signed in earlier, so I don't get what the heck is going on. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for looking at my sink as I try to work out the kinks. You know, things happen. Oh crap, I gotta go check a notification. You're gonna see me on screen in a sec. Hi. I guess I might as well just take you to the room while I figure this out so that you're not bored. Um, hey, okay, so we got YouTube chat. So this is what you guys have been waiting for. Okay, so right now you are on the GoPro. We're developing film. Sorry for the wait, guys. And I'm just trying to get the chat over here. So here's the chat. The chat's on the phone through a third party thing that I'm trying to figure out. Right now I have wireless GoPro. And the GoPro is perfect for developing film streams because I can just tuck you guys over here on the sink. You know, Sync Gang, dude. Freaking who wants to be part of Sync Gang? And it's just a lot better. It's a wider field of view, so you know I can just get the shot. It's kind of an awkward thing streaming over there. But Instagram, if you're watching right now, keep hitting up the chat. I'm sorry, guys, or just come on to YouTube if I can't figure this out. And I got to get out of Sarah's hair, so hopefully I can figure this out quick. So you guys just chill. I'm squished on the Instagram stream. Guys, let me know if I'm squished on the Insta stream because it was doing that earlier too. Yeah, we got 8 people. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. But looks like we're all signed in.
Are you and Mingo gonna develop together?
Is Mingo developing right now? Keep chat.
There, and he's always developing.
We'll keep chatting on the thingamabob, guys. Sorry.
The camera said to make the GoPro vertical. It's squished weird.
Yeah. Well, no. Come to YouTube. YouTube is horizontal. It should be a cool like. Okay, let's see if I can modify this. How do I share from Instagram? How do I do output? Output, drop threshold. If you guys don't want the squished thing, come to YouTube. If you don't mind being squished, then hang out on Instagram. I don't know. I'm back in the room, guys. So come on. I'm trying to fix things over here. This is a whole new thing for me. I'm not like a Twitch streamer, so. Eh. Can you guys hear that text to speech thing, or is that just me? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, let me make sure I got Instagram all signed in. Keep session recommended, pop up. I think we're signed in. So I should start getting Instagram. Instagram, hit up the chat. Well, yeah, I never said anyone was a real. Well, no, dude, everyone's a real photographer. You guys can? Do you want me to turn that off or not? Is it like coming through the mic or is it like direct into your ears? And I'm still trying to get Instagram chat on the multi-chat right now. So I'm okay, we're signed in there. Let me see. I'm sorry for all the hecticness. Anybody on Insta? We got 8 people watching on Insta. Somebody leave a comment. We're trying to test this out.
I mean, people are commenting.
Okay, well, you know what? Forget it. If you're on Insta, come to YouTube because I can't figure it out. So, love you, babe.
This guy said vertical on each on Instagram looks fine.
Both of them look good. Well, I was just trying to get the multi-chat because I'm not seeing Instagram chat on YouTube. So I guess if you guys want to chat to me, you got to come to YouTube. We're about to go develop some film. I'm sorry for the delay. Wow, I'm really behind on this. Refresh. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that thing about the guy saying that in New York, and yeah, and then apparently they buried the hatchet, and I don't know about that. 2-second delay between.
Can you like disable chat on Instagram or something so people like don't think they're asking you questions? Or you're just gonna have to keep saying it?
Like earlier, I was able to get everybody in the chat. Okay, let me try and figure this out, guys. I'm sorry. I know I'm all over the place. This is a late night random stream, so forgive me as I try and figure this out. I'm trying to get Instagram chat into the multi chat so we can all be chatting and be happy. Well, I'm sorry for the.
Oh, you actually just for a second was not squished. You was not. You weren't squished for a second. It like went normal and then squished you again.
And close the source. Pause mute video in the source. What do I have to do? Clear cache and storage. Bot reply only. User agent. See, guys, I don't know. I'm This is all new to me. All this stuff. So keep on chatting. If you're in Instagram, you know, we got 6 people hanging out. Or am I just going to say screw it because it seems like there's more people on the YouTubes? I don't know. Yeah, we got 25 people on YouTube. So just go to YouTube. Should I just do a thing? Watch on YouTube? Oh, I saw a follow-up where they kind of buried the hatchet and everybody was happy. That's what I saw.
Who's that?
Have you seen that whole thing about that guy in New York being like, you ain't a real photographer unless you shoot film?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then whoever was doing it has like a whole little series.
Yeah. Apparently, I don't know, it seems like they made good, but I still don't get why. I feel like I have everything set up on my end to get Instagram to be working. Auto activate. Is it activated? Auto find and activate. Freaking. Okay, maybe if I stop and close this source, activate source. After the window opens, sign in if required and confirm the chat is visible. Everybody, confirm. Instagram confirm that you are chatting to me, because I'm signed in already on this thing into my Instagram. They have my information. Everybody knows that this is Instagram. Come on, somebody. What we got? We are chatting. Sarah said we are chatting. Is it coming through?
Hawkins said, love your channel, you gotta come shoot film in Toronto.
I would love to make it out to Toronto, guys. No, it still seems like it's clear session. Let's see. Okay, let's just try and get back in there again. Maybe I just got to do a fresh login. So, guys, I'm figuring out the kinks. Like, these live streams are going to get better as this goes on. I'm figuring out what the hang-ups are. You know what I mean? And then I'll be able to, like, work out the kinks before I even go live in the first place. And then you guys won't have to deal with all this stuff every single time. I just, like, did this earlier and got it all working where I got the Instagram chat on the multi-chat. So Instagram, I just did something else. So hit me up. Let me know if we're working over here. I just tried something else. I plugged it in. Pull up to Houston 2026. I would love to. Come on, work. Instagram, get on the multi-chat. We can do this. We can do this. What is Do we got a new one? Houston, chat test from IG. God dang it, dude. What is going on here? I warned you guys that I was going to be doing some sketchy.
Hawkins says downtown camera in Toronto always plays your videos.
Oh, yeah?
They have a crazy selection of expired film for super cheap.
Huh.
Hello from Arlington, Texas.
Okay, now is it working? I clicked something else. Like, maybe it's a tap to play? Whoa. Is it working now?
Yeah.
The Instagram?
Yeah, you can hear it.
We got them coming through? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, okay, finally, we are working. Okay. I got everyone in the chat, so now we're finally set up. Check it out. Here's the chat in my hand, and we can finally go develop film. But only problem is, I gotta go pee because I have a little boy's bladder. So hang out here and just talk to yourself, or I don't know. I'll let you look at my new lens that I just got. Okie dokie.
It's so weird listening to your voice.
Oh crap, I forgot I got a hot mic while I'm out here peeing. Hopefully you guys didn't hear the splashback.
Too many Lone Stars.
Too many Lone Stars, is that even possible? I don't think so.
Yeah, you need to add TikTok. How many people are on YouTube?
Dude, you took your mic. Joey JP 3406. Oh, not turn off the mic, Nick. Olive oil 22. His mic is on.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry guys. I know, I'm sorry. You guys are hot too. Jeez.
60x40. Anybody doing frugal film this year?
I heard about the frugal film project. What even is that? God, you guys are driving me nuts with these.
Squishy splash.
Squishy.
Mason Holic 7845. Is the ECN2 process just C41 but with an alkaline bath to remove the RemJet?
That's what I do. There's different people who do different things.
I have seen in YouTube videos that C41 film developed in ECN chemicals yield better results.
I mean, I've seen, guys, go watch the, God, I can't even listen. And you guys are talking too much. Talking about ECN2 and in the proper chemicals. I saw a whole thing from Ribsy where he tested it and it looked pretty much the same. Like he said, one version is better for printing. I think if you actually do the ECN2 chems, like film in ECN2 chems, it looks better enlarged. But if you do it in C41, he said it looks better as a scan. So I only scan, I don't enlarge because I don't have a darkroom set up yet. But we're gonna do some it's technically cross processing. By the way, guys, donate to the chat if you want to buy me my next Lone Star. Sorry if I missed some stuff. I haven't done frugal film before, but it's like you're supposed to get a camera and a lens for under 75 and then use it consistently with the cheapest film you can. One roll, one for a year. Huh.
Dumb question. Is it doing all messages on YouTube or is it doing just top messages?
It should be doing all.
Messages?
I think I have it set to all. Is anybody not getting, I don't know. What I shoot on this roll is kind of a test roll because...
Do you have a Holga camera?
No, I don't have a Holga.
You have a cool shirt, smiley face.
Thank you. The reason I'm doing this, I'm doing a snip. It's not even a full roll. These were mixed on 9/11. I got the Twin Towers right here, so I got to make sure this still works.
I will contribute for Shiner next stream.
Thank you. For Shiner, yeah, dude, I'll get a Shiner for next stream. When I'm feeling fancy, I get Shiner. But I'm making sure these chems are still good enough. I have a bunch of 500T to develop, but before I just do 3 rolls at once, I got like just a couple of exposures on here. And I'm making sure this is good enough to do that. And I always like to develop ECN2 film at the end of some chems lifespan because it gets gunked up no matter how hard you try to get the RemJet off of it. So you know, I like to wait to do ECN2 developing until I'm about to throw out the chems, you know? Yeah, dude, never spaghetti. Never forgetty. Larry Finkelstein, what was it?
Kitchen tour. Is that a stove island? What's going on back there?
Yeah, that's the Stove Island. Everybody asks, like, what the heck? Stove Island.
Okay, for next time the microphone and camera are about 2 seconds out of sync. Camera is behind my eye.
Really?
Guillermo Gonzalez JJ 9 hours. You should make a video of all your film cameras laughing face.
About 2 seconds out of sync. Okay.
3406. I'd recommend clapping to sync them.
Okay, let's do something really quick. I didn't know it was that bad. If you guys want better thing, I think what I can do. Let's see if this fixes it. Let me know about the syncing. Just give me a sec. Sorry, babe. Coming back in to fix another technical issue that we have. Apparently the video and audio is out of sync, and I think I have a way to fix that. If I take this, you're gonna have to forgive me. We might lose audio for a sec, so let's see if this fixes it. How about now? How about now, brown cow? Let me know. It looks like we're getting sound to the stream, so I'm gonna go back out to where you guys can talk to me, and it should sound fine, right? Love you. Oh my God. Are we all synced up, guys? Yeah, but now every single one is gonna.
Joey JP 3406. Oh, it's amazingly better.
It's okay. We're good. Cool.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, dude.
Sync good.
Okay, cool.
Joey JP 3406. Higher quality Emo 2. 5 UBP4R. Looks better.
I wish it didn't read your freaking names, dude. I wish it would just freaking like say the thing, because like then it wouldn't have to talk as long. This little text to speech thing. Is that annoying you guys as much as it's annoying me? It's like, oh my God. No, it is kind of cool though, because like usually
Totally redeemed yourself. Fixed IT, my guy.
oh my God, look at me. I could work in IT. Amazon, reach out to me. I don't only do video production. Hell yeah.
Guillermo Gonzalez JJ 9 hours. Show all your film cameras.
No, not right now. I'm on a mission.
Just went into a tripping slow-mo when you unplugged it. Grandpasta,
Tripping slow-mo.
I finally caught you live.
How's it going?
5 at a beer wash. Awesome cameras. Give us a clap.
You ever heard the sound of one hand clapping?
It's funny to hear my name.
Yeah,
Awesome cameras. Give us the clap.
I just did.
Hey dog, could you use a cheesecloth to keep the RemJet out of the chems for reuse?
Maybe? I don't know.
535. How long does this process take? Olive oil 22.
Not that
It's
long.
like how they depict lip streams in movies with the emojis flying by.
See, I got the future. This is like a Black Mirror live stream over here. The process doesn't take that long. It's like 5 minutes, or it's 3.5 minutes in the developer. Wow, good luck, man. Sorry if I'm out of sync with what you guys are saying. Looks like I'm under temp. I turned down the temp a little bit, and now I'm like 0.2 under, so I'm gonna try and get that up by cranking this to 103 degrees. Operating temperature of C41 chems is 102, you know, depending on your kit that you got. What did you guys even ask earlier?
I want to develop color film, but I don't know how to.
I have a whole video on it. Check it out.
My puppy wants to watch you, so can't type.
Oh, sorry.
Nick, why do you like to trash on phonopans?
I don't. I just make jokes about it. It's funny.
Are you scanning tonight too?
No, I'm not scanning tonight.
Nuns number 1. You got panoramic cameras.
No panoramic cameras other than if I do sprocket hole stuff with, you know, large format, medium format. Okay, we're trying to get this up to temp, and then I'm gonna...
I need to CLA my AE1 program program actually might attempt myself.
Okay, no more sound for now, guys. I'm gonna catch up with you guys in a sec. What I'm trying to do is make sure this is up to temp. It's only like 0.2 under, so I'm shaking it around because only the bottom half of the bottle is getting heated up. So I'm just trying to make sure it's at 102. And once this is good to go, what I'm gonna do is put a tablespoon of baking soda in here and fill it up, even though I don't need a liter. Maybe I could just do half a liter, you know. This goes to 950 milliliters at the top. This is meant for mixing resin. It kind of pisses me off that they didn't go to the full liter measurements, but it looks like there's 50 milliliters at the top of it. I'm going to catch up with the chat in a sec, guys. I'm just trying to make sure I'm at 102 degrees over here. And if not, I have to do the nuclear option, which might be just running it under hot water over there at the sink, because that's going to be a lot hotter than 102. That's sometimes what I do to get it up there. Yeah, we're like down a half a degree. Not that it matters. Like, why does it matter? How many Lone Stars deep are we? 1, 2. This is like number 3 of the tall boys. Look, I think I can make you guys talk if I do that. If I click it, no. Nah, it's still in sync. Nah, it's still in sync. What do you mean? Is it like bad? It's not in sync? You're saying nah, it's still in sync, like out of sync? Why would you say nah? Anyway, we're gonna get the sink real hot and try to get ourselves up past 102. I just slurred my words there, guys. Maybe I'm too drunk to do this.
Say if you're starting with film, you shouldn't use a point and shoot, and you should start with a true mechanical SLR.
I think the most important thing with photography is just taking a lot of photos. I think it doesn't matter what you use. ASDF Schmoopy. Hi, Schmoopy. It is It is? Well, it wasn't before though, is what I heard. I mean, and I can get why, because I'm doing some funky thing. I'm sending the signal from this GoPro. You have one what? I didn't hear what we were talking about. But anyway, I was saying I have the video signal going from the GoPro to my phone, then it's going to a Restream server, then that server is getting pulled into OBS, and the mic was just hooked right into OBS through my computer. So it made sense of why it might be out of sync. But hopefully it's all good now. Everyone said it was better. Anyway, I just ran this under like real hot water to hopefully get it up past 102. And then I can just let it sit pretty in the corner of the tank, and it should get there. Let's see. Come on. Come on. 101.8. 101.9. I feel like I can shake it. Ah, there we go. How to heat up your chems by shaking your thermometer. That's what we need, right? Like, it's like the guy slapping the chicken to cook it. Incredible signal path. Thank you. Is that good? Is that bad? Now you guys know, behind the scenes, right? By the way, Gabagool, give me some prosciutto, some manicotti, bafangul. I don't know. Okay, we're finally ready to do the RemJet removal.
2543. How do you scan a negative? Is it with digital camera like DSLR and revert the image in Lightroom?
Exactly. I scan with a camera, with a digital camera. Getting fired, yeah, dude. I wanted to dry out this January, and apparently that didn't happen. So.
Gonzalez JJ 9 hours. My SLR's film advancer is rock stiff. Is it bad or good? Chisong Kicharon. Nick, have you heard that Kodak Aerocolors can be dev in E6 into slides film?
Can be dev. You can cross-process anything. By the way, if your thing is, if your film advance doesn't feel right, it's probably not right, because they designed them to feel good. So you might have something wrong with your film advance. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, that should be good. We're gonna get the sync going. Welcome to Sync Gang. By the way, don't tell my mom I stole some of her baking soda. It's not, yeah, the mic isn't in the sink. It's on my shirt, guys. It's on the gabagool, you fool. I think I got everything here, guys. Thank you so much for putting up with all the technical difficulties. Be sure to donate in the chat if you appreciate how hard I work for this channel. I mean, come on. Come on, man. Come on. Hey, welcome to the party. You know, freaking be sure to go to YouTube if you don't like how it looks all squished over here on Instagram. I've never tried. I would love to try it. I really want to try doing reversal processing on color negative film before I try doing that. What was I going to say? Yeah, guys, if you really want to support the channel, think about joining LoPresti Army. I'm going to come up with new perks, probably exclusive live streams like this in the future. But for now, you get your name shouted out at the end of my, long form videos. That's made by LoPro.com. I got merch. Oh, that's fine. Everybody's poor, man. Everybody's poor these days.
I don't know if Zachary is still on, but thank him for his donation.
Zachary, thank you so much for your donation. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate you, man. God, guys, you guys are going so fast, I can't even keep up with everything right now. Yeah, well, come on to Insta. I mean, to YouTube. If it's squished on IG, I don't know what to tell you. That's going to be a technical thing I'll figure out in the future. Why is it? Guys, I got to catch up with you. You guys are going way too fast. Oh my God. I'm going to have to start filtering these, guys. You guys are going way too fast. Have you ever tried red scale double exposure? Never double exposure red scale, but I've done one roll of red scale of Fuji 400. Do you actually live with your mom, or is that a long-term channel joke for plop? No, I actually live with my mom. I'm sorry, I'm broke. I'm trying to afford my own place so I can have my own photo studio, my own darkroom, so I can make cool content and print stuff. What is pyro development? With fire? No, that's a type of, it's a very popular developing chemical, pyro. This says, with pulp, I only like the, what, God, you guys are asking so many good questions. I can't even keep up with it all though. But yeah, thank you so much, Zachary, for donating. If you guys really want to support the channel, the best way to do that is to go to madebylopro.com and check out the merch. I also have links to my eBay store in every video. There's probably one in the bottom of this if you're on YouTube, if you want to check out those. Or, if you want to just give like $1 a month to LoPresti Army, you get your name at the end of the videos, and I send out exclusive newsletters with exclusive discount codes. And eventually I'm going to start doing exclusive content because, I really appreciate everybody. That's the only reason I'm able to keep doing this stuff is because of LoPresti Army. And I feel like I got to pay it forward more than just shouting them out at the end of the videos and, all that. So anyway, this is how I get all the RemJet off. I have baking soda in here with water and I'm shaking it around. Dude, the chat would drive me nuts. Yeah, great. you know it, Mingo. This is the first time I've ever had the chat actually talking to me. Yeah, I want to make a zine, but honestly, I kind of just want to skip it and go to making a book, but I got to find work I like more to make it worth it. Portography, yeah, I'm poor, man. I usually shake it this hard. So. Is a drunken sailor, is a drunken sailor, what do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? I'm nice to you, I'm nice to you, I tried for you, I died for you. I'm nice to you, but you're just not into me. I do want to do a crowdsource zine. Maybe that's what I got to do, a members only zine. That would be fun. That would be a fun perk. What do you guys think? Frickin' LoPresti Army. By the way, Jesse, why aren't you on YouTube? Why are you watching on Insta where it's all squished? You like to imagine that I'm skinny or something? Anyway, Sync Gang. Crap. Just dropped the film. Here we go. Here, I'll put you guys down here. So now we're going to rinse this until it runs clear. So it should be like black and gross. There we go. So it's black and gross. And I just put that in proper disposal place where I definitely didn't pour that down the drain. And now we're going to rinse it until it runs clear, and then we can just treat it like any regular, degular C41 color negative film. even though it's fancy 500T Vision 3 with the RemJet. No, I'm not gonna drink it, dude. Hey, that's pretty close, but I'm gonna give it one more go. Well, no, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're getting rid of the RemJet now, and then we're gonna run it through. There's only like 12 exposures on this right now. It's like maybe 18, I don't know. Okay, that looks pretty clear to me, right? I'm not gonna drink it though, because there's been a lot of chemicals in that Tupperware, in that deli container. Okay, let's get you guys up here. By the way, more. Yeah, I would love to do a book more than a zine, but yeah, more shirts and stuff are coming soon, guys. It's just a lot to think about, and last time we did it totally homegrown. I have to totally partner with somebody to do more shirts and do bulk orders, and that's going to happen. I also want to do more stickers. Like, you know, the next one that I wanted to make fun of for stickers was going to be 800T. I had started making it, and then I never got it. I felt like 3 parody sticker sets were good enough. But we're going to do more coming down the line. So anyway, dev time. We're going for, oh, fuck. Okay, well, let's just, God damn it. So this thing was set up with a 1-minute pre-rinse, and I just got to take that off really quick. So let me go to 0, because I don't need that right now since I just got it up to temp with all the baking soda water. Anyway, let's hope that this looks good. So here, I'll just pour it up here. And well, I got to start pouring it and hit start. So never mind, let's just go for it. That still looks pretty clear. I've developed it way darker looking than that. It's still pretty oxidized, so maybe it's smart that I am testing it out right now. And I use my twizzle stick to agitate it after that. And then I put it over here. Usually I develop in my 3-roll tank that can hold a whole liter. So right now it's kind of annoying that I have to do this.
Street photos are fire.
What street photos? Oh, by the way, guys, I just released a whole video about the OM Systems OM3. And I had a lot of street photos in it that are really good, and I'm hoping to do a full, like, I have 3.5 hours of footage on Austin's Dirty 6th Street shooting the Olympus OM3, the OM Systems OM3 digital camera, but I got great street photos with it. Over 1,000 photos I took, and honestly, like freaking 90% of them are in focus and of neat looking things.
It's also midnight.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cole's here? What's Cole's name on here? Oh, what's up, Cole? Hey, hey, Happy New Year, Cole. Freaking hell, thanks for stopping in.
We miss you.
Miss you, Cole.
Why is Olympus now called OM Systems?
Apparently Olympus sold their camera division, and now they just do like medical imaging, I think. And so some other company bought it. 2, 3, 4. Thank you, man. Yeah, I barely put any of the work on there, and so I'm planning to do a long just POV, like the Real Sir Robin style video, but longer, like hours long, because
And then you can watch it while he's sleeping.
Yeah, you can watch it while you're sleeping. And I'm probably going to have to get rid of the actual audio from the GoPro for most of it, because those clubs we're walking in front of are always playing copyrighted music. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just put like Zen Buddhist music, you know, like Om chanting, royalty-free stuff on there. I don't know. But that's going to be... Whoa, what a sec. We got a donation. Thank you so much, Tokita. I didn't know I could see donations on here, so thank you so much. Tokita 3D says, I love your videos. I can only wish getting a film camera here in Brazil. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's like a real regional thing. Like, it depends on where you are to what you can get. You know what I mean? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if you like street photography and mayhem, like 6th Street is the place to be. Mingo, if you're still here, let him know. hit me up on Instagram, Tardy, if you really want to know. Be like, I'm the guy from the live stream who wants to know about that.
Developing 4 rolls of 120.
Hey, hell yeah, Sugar Brown. Fuck, I haven't shot any medium format in forever. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I practically have an extra 30 seconds added to this development cycle to compensate for all the other rolls I've already run through these chems. And hopefully that's enough, because also, like you can see on there, they're 10, 11, 12. They're almost 4 months old. Right now it is 1/9. These were mixed on 9/11, 2025.
Exact lens I want for my camera on eBay. You'll have to pick that out.
1,
Joey
2,
JP
3,
3406.
4.
Where'd you get the shirt, Nick?
What shirt? This one? I got it at a thrift store, dude. Always be thrifting. What lens are you trying to get? It Bizuki. I didn't think I had that many cool lenses left on my eBay right now. I have so many I have to list. So freaking many. Okay, we're almost done.
Brown. Brian. Just picked myself up a Contax G1.
Whoa! My buddy Shutter Slaps got one of those. I think he might have ended up getting rid of it though.
Is in Austin, not another photo op on Insta. Boston chaos. Lens number 1.
Yeah, whoever was asking about Austin, talk to Mingo down there and listen to what he just said. That's they're the authority. Well, what am I doing? I never rinse after the development cycle. What am I doing? That's stupid. I used to do that with C41, but lately I do not, because Blix keeps a lot better than this stuff does. But yeah, whoever was asking about they're going to Austin, talk to Mingo down there, dude. He knows his shit. He's the king of street photography in Austin. Now we're doing Blix. It is Bleach Fix. Bleach gets rid of the silver content that's on the film, and Fix makes it so that it gets rid of all the parts of the film that weren't hit by light. It gets rid of all the grain stuff that wasn't hit by light earlier. So anything that's unexposed. So it pretty much makes the image there. Like, you activated the image with the developer, and then you fix it in place with the fixer. And the Bleach gets rid of the silver, which you don't have to do to get a color photograph, but it looks way more saturated if you do get rid of the silver, which if you don't get rid of the silver, they call that bleach bypassing, because you bypass the bleach step. Anyway, look at me. I'm teaching you guys stuff. Any experience with Cinestill 800T? Started shooting for some time and no idea how they'll turn out. Dude, I haven't shot 800T in forever. I feel like when I first started shooting film, it was the hype film to get. I got a bunch of it. What's up? What's up, everybody? I'm 800T. 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone just bought one of my t-shirts? Tyler, thank you so much, dude, for buying one of the Canon t-shirts. There's going to be more in stock soon. I know we're limited with the size and everything, but I'm going to hook you up. Thank you so much, man. We also have a couple of hoodies, but me and Sarah kind of want to keep those.
No, we can get rid of them.
We just haven't listed them yet. But yeah, we're 1. Yeah, come show them off. 2, 3, 4. Babe, thank you for, you guys, put it up, give it up for Sarah for like giving up her night and moderating, checking the chats and everything. Like, how did I originally get into film? Sarah.
Davis 163. Hey Nick. Khalees Clark 3297. So proud of you guys.
Thank you so much, Cole. Sorry, I'm pausing you guys for a sec to tell you how I got into film. Sarah had taken like photography classes in high school, and we got together like well after high school. We knew each other in high school. We almost became an item, but then we got together after high school, and then, one day, like after maybe like a year of being together, I got her a Nikon D3300 for a gift, because she was always reminiscing about her times in photography class. And then once she started taking her Nikon everywhere, I was like, well, freaking heck, I want a camera. So I got my Nikon D7000, which is still my gigging camera, which is ridiculous for how old that thing is. And then, over the years, like, she'd be like, oh yeah, I have that. She had a Minolta X370 just in a leather bag in the closet. Oh, yeah, just sitting there with a can of HP5 that was 10 years expired in the Florida heat. 1, 2, 3, 4, And then one day I just got a hair up my ass to, you know, buy the battery for it and put it in. And guess what? It fires and it works. And she got that from her uncle forever, years and years and years ago. And, you know, one thing led to another. And next thing you know, I'm blowing all my money on film and film cameras. And I cannot resist going thrifting and finding more film cameras. So there's my origin story. That was in 2021 when I fixed up her Minolta X370. 2, 3, 4. Chat is back on, so feel free to, you know, keep on text to speeching at me. Why are film dev tanks so expensive? Go thrifting, you might find some. Maybe I should sell some. I have more than I need. I have a bunch of metal ones that I could definitely sell that I barely use. What's a good flash for a Nikon F100? If you want to do TTL, I'd have to do some research, but I mean, like, did you know it's like totally different the way that TTL works for digital cameras compared to how it works for film cameras? There's like, it's a totally different mechanism for how TTL works for analog versus film. I mean, versus digital. Yeah. Yeah, that's me, Steve Buscemi. How you doing, fellow children? I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you it was under the bed, babe. 1, 2,
Well,
3,
it was also under a bunch of
4.
stuff.
Yeah, so we have this hoodie here. It's a pullover, navy blue. If you guys want what is it? This one's a large.
Yeah.
This one's not a Canon thing. This is my keep on shooting. Yeah, this one's a large.
I think there's only one more Canon.
Come on, guys. Everyone wants a zine. I'd rather just do it like a book if I'm gonna do something like one. It's because I know I'm gonna obsess over it. Oh, babe, grab that Cowpuncher book. I think everyone needs to see that. Holy cow. That's
We do one thing at a time.
one thing at a time, guys. But
And then you have one zip-up hoodie.
no, I'm not a Dead fan. I always loved the keep on trucking thing. And
That
didn't
is good though. American Beauty is the best CD ever, or album.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We got the AE1 hoodie. We got a zip up. Crap, sorry. 1, 2. I promise there's not going to be Blix on it. Okay. Let me make sure.
You don't care about this one. It's a tough one.
Yeah. I don't know what size this is. This is a large. This is the Canon logo on this one, the AE1 program. Well, it's not Canon. It's just AE1 program. So we got that. This will go up on the website eventually, unless
Or
somebody.
message us.
Yeah, just message us. We can make a deal without doing Squarespace. Here we go. One more time.
And then a large
1,
white
2,
long
3,
sleeve.
4. Well, because we only did a few of them. Like we did a very trial run. We worked with local people in the family. We worked with the family to make an offer you can't refuse. No, but we hand selected shirts at thrift stores. I'm sorry, they're worn. Whatever. Are you too good to wear a thrifted shirt? And then we hand printed them on them with hand designed stuff with my screen printing family members. But we need to scale up because apparently there's a lot of interest about it. And did you guys see the shirt I was wearing in the latest episode?
Oh, I found that one too.
Oh, check this out. You can get this shirt. My favorite cheap film stock is Fuji 400. Thank you for asking. I feel like I'm like the Fuji 400 ambassador, and Fuji doesn't even make it anymore. I like it even more now that it's American. I don't know what to say. We should do an A1 shirt because I don't even shoot. I don't even shoot an AE1. I shoot an A1. Check this out. I roll my own. This is not from my store, but I'm thinking about collaborating with the guy who sent me these. I have an extra one. AndersonIslandFilms.com. Check that out. AndersonIslandFilms.com. I got a lot of people reaching out saying they want one of these, but it's not my product. But maybe I should, help distribute them. I don't know. I don't know how he got them made, but it's a cool shirt. I like it. I love it. I've never used, the only black and white developer I use is HC110, and I don't think I've ever shot Lucky 400. Sorry, man. I do have some old film that I think is Lucky. It's like super expired black and white stuff. It just says something. Oh, man. See ya, dude. Thanks so much for hanging out, Sugar Brown, man. Never heard of Parmer 400. You talking? I've heard of Burger Pancro 400. Anyway, guys, it's time to rinse. Let's see how we did. Okay, what are we talking about? Is Fuji 400 any different from Ultramax 400? I really have no clue. It could be. It could be its own stock that we don't know anything about. I mean, at least I don't, because I don't really care enough. You know, I just know that it's cheap and I like the way it looks, not what it says it is. I have too many 35mm cameras. I mean, lately I'm back into shooting my Canon. It's the XT5. Oh, yeah, developing my expired film, the 1952 expired Super XX or 46 expired fluorographic X-ray film. I chose both of those on the Super XX. But also I'm excited to shoot my Nikon F100 and Nikon F. I have way too many cameras. I am very privileged. I'm very blessed to have so much Lone Star in my life. Guys, keep counting. How many times have I dumped out the water? I haven't been keeping count. By the way, we're developing film. If you just joined us, you know.
Do you think Kodak will ever release a new film, or only keep re-releasing their old film? NAFKING 1208. What do you think the chances of me finding an Olympus MJ1 or 2 thrifting yard sale for a good price?
Finding a Mew is not that impossible. Like, you just got to be out there. That's why I tell people always be thrifting. Me and Sarah thrifted a Mew 2 for $5. That's like 100 times less than they go for. They go for $500 on eBay. So we are definitely blessed to have gotten that. But it ended up malfunctioning. So yeah, you get what you pay for, I guess. Do I think Kodak will ever release a new film? Everything is possible, you know. If this whole thing, if Gen Z keeps getting into, you know, wanting to get off their phones and do stuff and make stuff, you know, this new Fuji Instax Evo video camera thing is, I guess, a step in the right direction, like a good gateway drug for retro, you know.
Have you ever explored Kodak Eastman Museum? Went there last year in the fall and it was amazing.
I would love to go. I've never been that far north of, you know, in New York. You know, it's to go north past that. You know, I've gone to Vermont once. For my 30th birthday, I went and partied in Vermont on whatever that town is on Lake Champlain. It's like a college town.
We found an MJU2 for $5 at an antique mall.
Yeah.
Harley Reid 3232, $1.99.
Whoa, Harley Reid. Thank you so much. Have you guys been keeping count? Thank you, Harley. I don't even want to think about Harley right now, but thank you, Harley. Thank you so much. I think that has been enough rinsing. It might be time to check if this film's ready. Okay, so let me know in the chat, guys, if you think this is going to come out good. Again. Exactly. Somebody's paying attention to the videos. See, that one didn't do so good. I thought that video would do way better. Anyway, again, I mixed these chemicals on 9/11/2025, so these are almost 4 months old chemicals. I shot this film mostly today. No, all today. I shot, you know, and again, it's not a full roll, but let's see if we got any images. Oof. No, I'm just kidding. I think I got frame lines in there. I got a.
What do you think of the Pentax P3N? Jeebus. Do you know how to load a film in a Canon 4QL?
It's probably just like every other camera, dude. Every other 35mm camera. Anyway, I'm doing photo flow. I realized before. It's been a while since I developed, so.
Glass vision. Of course you'll do well.
Anyway, this is the last step. I'm putting a wetting agent on it. I just dripped a couple drops of this, like, it's like a soap. It's called Photo Flow.
Do you not use a stabilizer?
No, I don't use a stabilizer because this is new, modern film. I mean, even with old film, I don't use a stabilizer. But I do Photo Flow. I think it has a stabilizer in it. So that's what I'm doing now. I forgot. I was about to unravel it, but I'm like, okay, let's do this. So 30 seconds of this, and then I can shake the soap off, and hopefully we got pictures. I think I saw frame lines on there. I'm sorry to ruin the tension. By the way, Instagram, are we still squeezed?
Toki to 3D.
Are we still squeezed in?
You'll never develop, no pun intended, an alternative to gelatin for film.
What, you want to do vegan film? Is that what you're talking about?
Photo flow directly into the tank shocked face.
I always do that, dude. That's how I've always done it. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with that. It's what I always do. Never had problems. I'm a rebel. Don't tell me what to do. Hey, forget about it. Bafangu.
Nuns number 1. I got 2 Pentax 67E and...
Whoa.
Do you
Wah, 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 wah. No, I haven't shot motion picture film. And oh my God, dude, you got a 672? Send it to me, dude.
2006 cause at that time Kodak added the stabilizer into the emulsion.
Yeah, we got stabilizer now. By the way, dude, frickin', if anyone wants to send me any fan mail or prints or frickin', you know, cameras or film, you can reach me at LoPresti Productions, P.O. Box 251, Ingram, Texas 78025. There you go. There's bing bong. I should have an on-screen graphic for that. Anyway, let's see. Let's shake the soap off. So this is what I do.
Larry Davis 163. Nick, I have a Rollei 35 AF that I waited 6 months for. I can't get a picture using the flash to even come out.
Oof.
I would like to send it you to try. I waited 6 months to get it.
What happened to? What's wrong with the flash on your Rollei 35? I've always wanted to try one of those.
You can. It will raise your development time next time a little bit because it does not come off completely from the tank.
I don't know. I've just always done photo flow with the tank, man. I'm sorry. Are you the one that said that? Yeah. I don't know.
Larry Davis 163. I think it's awful for the price of 800.
Well, looks like I got pictures. I don't know how good they are.
Length of time 23. If you have fat stacks, there's an Arri 35 movie camera on the Goodwill auction site right now.
Ooh.
Nuns number 1. I got 267E from a tabletop photographer who used space flooded and was able to build one functional camera between them. Larry Davis
Look at that.
163.
Look at that.
I will send it to you.
Look at that. Dude, are you serious, Larry? Dude, you don't have to. I mean, an $800 camera. I mean, freaking hell. Yeah, whether loan or whatever you want to do, man. I mean, it looks like I got pictures. They don't look that sharp, though. I mean, but again, I was using that 135 f2, so I could have just missed focus. But...
Hakan Palajny. I am currently using the Rebel G. Some frames have the shutter half in the frame. Have you ever come across that problem?
Currently using some frame have the shutter half in the frame of your. Yeah, honestly, yeah. My Minolta XD5. I think when the batteries start running out, I have shutter in the frame in like half of the frame. I have shutter lag. It's called shutter lag when that happens. But yeah, we got frames, guys. We're not scanning tonight because I don't have a film dryer. So let's go hang this up. But yeah, this is all I was doing as a test. So it's I guess it's working.
And you don't have to clean the tank again. Okay, no problem. I am lazy and don't want to clean the tank and do the final photo flow rinse in the sink. Larry Davis 163. Yes, I will send it to you for your opinion.
Thank you so much, man.
38060X40. Tried developing film once a year ago. My tank started leaking about halfway through, and I've been too nervous to try again.
Oof. Well, you'll figure it out, man. I mean, sorry. I know it's hard. I'm trying to do everything at once over here. Okay, you're over there. I'm gonna go hang up the film, and then we'll go back out to the kitchen, give Sarah the space again, and maybe. Do you think I should do another roll, babe, or do you think we should call it?
Is that good?
Yeah, I think it's good enough to run another roll through a 500T.
One roll of
No, I got a lot of 500T. So let me go grab my drink and then we'll dig out what 500T we got to develop. Okay, this is everything I have to well, I might have more in the freezer. Or shoot. Okay, guys. Hopefully Everything's sounding good. Okay, what did you guys say? And you don't have to clean the tank again? Okay, no problem. I'm lazy and don't want to clean the tank. Do the final photo flow rinse in the sink.
Do another roll.
Okay, we might do another roll. I mean, I clean my tank after I do stuff. I'm not a barbarian, you know. Let's see, just because, give me a sec, guys. I want to clean up here. Sink gang. So this is how much I clean the tank after photo flowing in it. That's how to get all the photo flow out of your tank. See, I give you the practical pro film tips over here, so if you're into that, donate to the chat. You know what I mean? Keeping film alive, that's what we're doing here in 2026. That would have sounded better if it was 2025. I probably could. Hell yeah. We got to check out what we got to develop, but right now we're just, you know, getting chems off of everything. Usually, you know, when I'm not busy talking to the live stream the whole time, I clean as I go, and all these funnels are pretty much all clean and ready. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Like, is anyone here who was at the start of the show when I had all the technical difficulties and I had y'all waiting and whatnot, just sitting in the kitchen? Anyone still here? Anyone still OG? I'm gonna clean all this stuff. Whoa! Lisandro, dude, you freaking rock, man. Oh no. Grainrot, you've been here the whole time, dude? Hell yeah, dude. Lisandro, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lisandro. Were you in the last live with the photo review? I thought didn't I look at some of your pictures, man? Hey, 20. Hey, what are you, a lightweight? Hey, come on, you got to catch up over here. Dude, this is so cool that we got Instagram and YouTube together. You know, because I've always liked streaming on both of them. The one thing I like about streaming directly to Instagram is you can like call people in, and that's the next thing I want to work on. Now that I've figured out this whole, you know, unification of the platforms, next thing I want to work on is how to get people to call in, you know, while I can still have the text on screen and all that. Okay, I got to do something here. Let me know if the sound cuts out when I do this. Okay, can you still hear me? Let me know, chat. Can you still hear me? We're doing the in-camera mic right now. So let me know if it's still working, because I gotta plug in the DJI. I could change the batteries because of how I got the signal path going. So I could change the batteries and we wouldn't lose the stream, but I would have to go futz around.
Yay. Shot by Jalen. Hayden. S. my LoPresti bestie coming in loud and clear.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah.
Would you rather get free film for life or free beer? Lisandro Perez. Yes, I was on the last photo review. Thanks for reviewing those.
Yeah, no problem, Lisandro.
Yes. Nathan 38060X40. Yeah, louder but clear enough.
I'm louder now without this?
Shots
That's nuts.
Photo. Chess.
Chess. Lisandro, were you the one that had the Woolworths photos? It's hard for me to keep track of who had what. Anyway, let's look through what we got. So, roll of Kodak 400. This just went through Sarah's Mew 1 that I got her for Christmas to replace the Mew 2 that broke. Another roll of that, and I'm pretty sure it's expired because it's it's just, I don't think it's, I mean, maybe not. It could be Ultramax, but it's 24 exposures, both of these, and hopefully they come out good, because who knows what, you know. Anyway, 500T, 500T, 500T. I guess that'll be what we do. What's in this one? Ooh, some mystery double X.
Lisandro Perez. Yeah, those are the ones I submitted.
Hey, I knew. How did I know? See, I remember some things. So this is just normal XX black and white motion picture film, which I bulk loaded myself. Some Fuji 400. One roll of HP5 pushed to 1600. I think another Fuji 400. Okay, we got 4 rolls of 500T in total. So one of them's going to have to just sit out of the bath because I don't have a 4-roll tank. And then this. And guess what camera I ran this through? The Lomo MCA. Hey, you know, whatever.
Needle 3042. Hey, do you have any experience with the older Exacta models?
I think I sold an Exacta. On Ihagi Exacta. Yeah, I sold it recently and I thought it was a pretty cool camera. I wish I had gotten to try and use it before selling it. But yeah, I sold it because I'm a shill and I want money. That's why I'm here begging you guys for money. Hell, help me keep film alive. Hey, go to Made by LoPro, buy my merch, do this, that. Thank you so much to everyone who has donated and, you know, given merch or bought merch or gone to my YouTube or my eBay and bought stuff there. Anyway, we got to get the film out of those cans and into a Patterson tank. So let's do some stuff. Here we go. Bing bong. Coming with me. I got to put this back in the room and grab a film picker, and then you guys can see me struggle with that. Sorry, babe. I keep on interrupting Sarah and all of her TV watching. Just grab this as a backup just in case. You guys live there now. I don't think I have any Canon FD up there. I might. I'm LoPro Photo on eBay. LoPro FOTO. LoPro Photo. That's my eBay. Okay, let's get you guys back over here and plugged in so I don't lose power. Looks like we got a decent amount of power just from getting plugged in for a sec. It was looking close to like 25% earlier. Sync gang, how's it going? Plugged in. Okay. Sorry if I missed any chats. I just developed some Vision 800T. First 2 rolls of film were overcooked because I felt brave pushing to 30. Ooh, that's I never push color film because I'm a pansy. These are better. New old stock bulk roll. You get a long developing session. Hey.
Have your tested out like a Monopan 50F.
No, because that's just whatever the other film was
one.
with a new logo on it.
Going to Japan and buying a dream camera you can barely afford? Slightly dank. Good morning from Europe, 7 a.m. here. Only fell asleep 2 hours ago.
Good morning.
Glad to see you live, love your videos.
Hey.
Giri, do you like the new repackaged 35mm Kodacolor 200 and 100 film?
I haven't touched them.
I'm here. I can't believe it. It's so late or early depending where you are. Hello all.
Guys, I forgot. I wanted to get the film picker. I left that in there. So hang out here and look at this. I'll be right back.
Nerds do with their Saturday night.
Yeah, this is what nerds do with their Saturday night. Babe, you don't have to pause it. The camera.
Brainrod ATX. Friday.
Hey, I'm back. I mean, I'm over here. Anyway, sorry for the delay.
ATX. No Saturday morning.
Is it Saturday morning? Oh my God, it's late night. Wow. Wow. I've been streaming for so long now. What is my life? Just streaming. I'm a streamer now. Anyway, that's 2 more Lone Stars down for the stream. We got 2 film pickers. One of them I taped together because it kept coming apart.
Noodle 3042. I've got to a VX and a VXia. The VX works. I think my faster shutter speeds may not be working. But I am not sure, and my VXia has issues with the timer for the slower speeds. The dank way. I'm glad you all showed up for my TED Talk. Hakan Palachny, how did you develop your YouTube style of videos? Found your channel a couple of months ago, been hooked ever since. Nuns number 1.
Okay. Nuns number 1, ever shot infrared film? I have a whole video all about infrared trichromes. It's the video that has the 3 filters as the thumbnail. How did I develop my style of YouTube videos? It kind of just developed as I kept making stuff. I mean, I don't know. I've always liked like Tim and Eric, the Eric Andre show. Funny. I feel like I got a good sense of humor. I don't know. It's you know, I wanted to start a YouTube channel forever ago, and I have a video kind of that shows you what my YouTube channel could have been. It's another video that has the Cinestill CS41 stuff in the thumbnail, and it's like a fatter Nick because I was working out and bulking back then. But like, I don't know. I was a lot more dry, and I just feel like, you know, you only get one life. Go unhinged, have fun, and I just try to not be boring. Try to not have dead air. Try to not make it all about me. Make it about what I'm doing, and like not care so much about having a curated view of yourself. You know, like I remember wanting to start a YouTube channel years and years ago, and thinking, oh, but I don't have the space to have a set, to have nice lighting, to have this and that. And it's just like, well, why do you need that? If what you're talking about is valuable and fun enough, like, why do you need the pretty blue and orange lights? Why do you need this or that? Like, just be yourself, have fun, and make something you want to watch. And that's always been at the foundation of what I do. And no, you don't have to compare me to Grainy Days, dude. Oh, whoa, Nuns number 1. You worked on the Eric Andre show? Whoa, that's dope, dude. I feel like I get a lot of people in the industry like following me on Insta, dude. And I'm very blessed for that. I would love to do anything in the industry. Like, if anybody out there is ever working on something, they think I could do something, like, based on what they've seen about me, or if they just want to talk, reach out to me. You know, I would love to do anything. I don't even have to be on camera. You know, I would love to just be a part of something bigger than myself, you know? Hi, how's it going, to John Shelley? Anyway, I'm trying to pick this film, but, you know, past experience has taught me that with re-spooled film,
never think in excuses. There's always a way. It mostly has to do with motivation, passion.
Exactly. Anyway, what I was saying was with these re-spooled canisters, I feel like I can never re-spool them again. But here I am trying. I feel like I always hit this wall. You know what I mean? And maybe it's because I packed too much film into them when I re-spooled them. We'll see. I feel like I can never get a clean insertion. But I have so many cans that I don't even get why I'm trying to save these for a second time. Look at this. This was an original Superior. Actually, you know, the real stuff, straight from Japan. Nippon Kogaku! Isn't that what they call it? The Japanese, they call their land Nippon, something like that. I could have been a weeaboo. You know, if life had gone differently, I would have just kept on watching One Piece and Dragon Ball Z. I could have been a totally different person. And if I hadn't blown out my ACL in, what was it, 10th grade, then, you know, maybe I would have gotten a college offer, and, you know, it could have been me snapping balls to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, you know? I was a big boy. I was the backup left tackle at Vero Beach High School. There you go. No, wait, I was right tackle. I wasn't good enough to be left tackle. Okay, I don't know. Let's try another one. See if I can get it. I feel like I've put too much film in them. I think I'm just going to have to crack them open. Which kind of sucks. Okay, let's see if we can at least save this one. This is...
Would you ever be down to make a video shooting Canadian football? I work for the Canadian Football League RN, and we're always looking for content creators to help promote our organization.
Yeah, any opportunity, man. If you want to DM me with details, I'm open for anything. Like, you know, whether it logistically works with what I've got going on and what, you know, what I'm offered. You know, it's all a give and take balance, but I'm open to any offers. Hit me up.
Nathan 386
I'm kind of pissed. I ruined this logo here. This is Mystic Color.
I believe in you.
Mystic Color.
7.19. Do you shoot on medium format film?
Yes, I just haven't done it in a while.
Photo Maxer, what's your favorite photo?
I don't know. I feel like my favorite photo is the next one. There you go. How about that?
Slightly dank. 11.99. Keep doing what you're doing, and yes, you can still scan your negs while watching anime.
Dude, I don't have time to do anything other than this these days. I used to play a lot of video games too. I guess I'm cracking these. I've given up on doing the whole film leader retrieval thing. So let's go get ourselves a Patterson tank. Okay, guys? Let's go for it. And then we'll get another beer because I'm going to be sitting there struggling to try and get the film out of the thing. Whoa, here we go. This is where I keep my Patterson tanks. I've got some 4x5 stuff in here too. But yeah, so in here I got this cool Kodak thing. We got an ancient iron. And that's where I put all the stuff that I have out there developing right now. And I put it there when I'm done with it. Okay. You guys know that sound clip from Trump? Okay, you guys are going over here. I missed a couple of chats. Time to crack into the whiskey, man. No, I don't. I'm not doing what. Actually, I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I was trying to dry out. And Sarah said, well, you know, Nick, you could have beer. You know, it's not the end of the world. And what did I do? I just listened to her. Because I love her, and she's perfect. Just like you guys. Thank you so much for watching. So we're going to set up over here so I can sit down at the cute little table. I gotta get my dark bag. And I'll set you guys up on top of the little fairy light. I'm probably gonna move you a little bit. There you go. That's what I love about just having the GoPro.
Mortison
It's
7.
so easy.
What are the pics of for these?
What are the pics of what? The pics of for these? I honestly don't know right now what's on these. Because I was running 500T in a bunch of different cameras. One of them is probably out of my Nikon F5. One of them might have came out of, I know I had some in another camera. One might be the Olympus OM1N, which has some pictures in Austin, but then mostly around here. And then me and Sarah just took a recent trip to San Antonio, south of San Antonio. There's some cool places, cool little towns with like cool old buildings. So this is how I get set up for the dark bag. I get my film, my bottle opener cracker thing, and the scissors, and I put them all in the top of the Patterson tank so they're like in a nice little organized tray. I tuck that in over at the right just so I know where it is. Then I tuck this with all the reels over on that side. Honestly, I usually take the reels out because I don't have to do that in the dark. So, there we go. And that's how I lay it out in the dark. And luckily I have a very big, spacious dark bag, you know. It's the biggest dark bag you've ever seen. You've never had a dark bag like this. You've never had this much room to develop your film. You have a puny little dark box. Your little box, you could barely do one roll of 110 in your little box. Little Sleepy Joe shooting your little Minox. Anyway, that's my Trump impression. Anyone still here? Chat's actually quiet for once. What's going on? Everyone's still. By the way, Mortison, how's it going, dude? Freaking welcome to LoPresti Army, dude. You're still the newbie. You're the new recruit. Are we still live?
Slightly dank.
Yeah.
I'm so happy with getting the can opener style for Christmas. No more hassle, only brute force.
I mean, I still love saving the cans when I can because I
John
love bulk
Shelley.
loading.
Hello.
Hello, what's up, John Shelley? Yeah, I mean, I always hate having to crack open the cans, but you know, after you've already reused
Nuts
them
number
once,
one.
I think
Large
that's good
format.
enough.
Nathan 380 60x40. You ever try cathanol development? Mortison7. They told me this was the best dark bag they've ever seen.
It was the most beautiful dark bag. It's the darkest bag. There's never been any light in this bag, even when it's open. Yeah, I shoot large format here and there. I have some stuff about it on the channel. One of them was new flash on the 1950s camera. So I made a DIY bipost adapter, which is probably the most niche thing I've ever dedicated a video to.
376. I mean, it's 12:18.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty late. You know, what are you doing? What are you?
Don't Quacktron. Any of you guys able to find 250D anywhere?
I ain't been looking for 250D, honestly. But it's 12:18. Do you know where your film photographer is? Yeah, he's in the kitchen, cooking up some photos. Anyway, by the way, I didn't filter any of this 500T. This is all.
Sisyphus, do you have a favorite 35mm camera, one that you're passionate about using? Hakan Palachny, am I the only one that finds Ektachrome E100 impossible to expose properly without weird color shifts? Harvey Perch, when a can is past bulk loading, I flatten them out and make art from the flat sheets.
Look at you, you're heartless. I don't really shoot much Ektachrome. I've only done a couple of rolls of it, and I don't know. Like I love all my 35mm cameras for different reasons. I love my Minolta XD5 because I have a lot of good glass for it. I love my Canon A1 for the auto aperture everything, auto everything. It's got a bunch of cool settings on it, and I love my Leica Flex SL2 for just being an amazing mechanical machine. I love my Nikon F100 and F5 just because they are like as close as you can get to like a modern camera, but still shooting film, and they have autofocus, which is pretty freaking dope, you know. And then I have some point and shoots. I love my, I just love them all, dude, and like that's my problem, you know. I love having all the different toys, when really you should just stick to like one or two things that fit different purposes. But you know, whatever. I might be a jack of all trades, but at least I'm trading. You know what I mean?
Photorevaxer, Canon A1 is a solid camera.
It's all right, but I hate the shutter sound of the Canon A1. Like that's the one thing I do not like about it. It's how the shutter sounds. Okay, let's make sure we get the tape off of this thing before we get it wet. I don't want that hitting the film. And
Hakan Palachny, are you into films? What's your top 3 favorite movies?
I wouldn't say I'm a film buff at all, y'all. I mean, I feel like I can barely remember stuff before last week. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what we've been watching. We just recently watched The Patriot and had a lot of fun watching that. I think it's a great movie. I don't know if I can say, like, I love Matrix.
J. Flores film. No one wants to see LA my Canon F1 original.
Well, I'm sure you could find someone if you want to ship it somewhere, J. Flores. I've worked with phototronics.biz or Phototronics. I forget what the website is. Phototronics, though. I think they're in like Topeka, Kansas or something like that. They're like in bumfuck nowhere, you know, but they did a good job on a lens I sent them, a large format. What was it? It was a 90. No, it was a 137.
Slightly dank. My great-grandfather went to Vegas in the 70s. I am from the Netherlands, bought a Pentax MESE and blew the rest of his money. At least that's how the story goes. Love this camera for its story.
What was I saying? Okay, other top 3 movies. I love The Matrix. You know, I love The Terminator. And then, I don't know, third one. What could I even say? You know, I love Terminator 2, but I did just recently watch it like on TV. And I'm like, does it really hold up? I don't know. I feel like I have to sit down and watch it again. But I don't know, guys. I'm not really a movie buff.
7 nanograms. How many rolls can a film developer be used? Nathan 38060X40. You may not be a film buff, but if you lift a heavy TLR often enough, the film will make you buff.
That's perfect.
KD9KCK376. I am working on some dumb projects, trying to mess with diffraction grading in black and white film, in my AE1 program.
diffraction grating in, but what the heck even is that, dude? You guys are like scientists. What do I got, Bill Nye watching me right now? Gee whiz. But I love that joke. That was a good joke, Nathan. I love it. How many rolls can a film developer be used? Right now, I have run 15 rolls through this set of chems. I'm about to do 16, 17, and 18 right in front of your eyes. And it was mixed up almost 4 months ago. So with proper storage conditions, I think you could blow past that because I didn't really take many precautions in avoiding oxygenation. Honestly, the developer does look pretty brown, but I'd say from that test strip that there's acceptable results. So I'm just gonna send it, full send, freaking four-wheel drive high, go over that dune. Hopefully you come down on a level enough angle and you don't break anything. I don't know. I'm not really an off-roader. I fancy myself an off-roader because I have a 4Runner, but I've only really just driven in the creek bed here on the property. It's real fun. Mingo, you still here?
What did you shout this film with? Camera.
Hey, Shutter Slaps. I can't believe you're here, dude. Friggin' hell. Like I was telling everybody, it could be the Olympus OM1N. It could be there's 3 rolls and each of them came from a different camera. So that just goes to show I'm a camera hoarder. So Olympus 1N is a possibility. So is Nikon F5, and I think I might have done 2 500Ts in the Nikon F5, and then I think Sarah ran a roll of 500T through her Olympus Mu 1. And the only time we run 500T through a point and shoot that's only DX coding is when it's in a can for that has a 400 speed, because I feel like that's acceptable. I usually rate it at 400 anyway, even in a manual ISO selector camera. So, because what is that? That's like a third of a stop, right? What is a third of a stop over 400? I feel like I never see ISO 420. Dude, wouldn't it be awesome to get an ISO 420 film? And then also get to get a 69 exposure, a 69 ISO film, dude. Someone's got to work on that.
Hakan Palachny, what is the best camera you found at a thrift shop?
I guess you could. There's several stories like Sarah's Olympus Mu 2 we got for $5. The Leica Flex SL2 we got for like pretty dang cheap. I feel like I bought the SL2 with the 50 mil that was bundled, and then with the 180 mil as a separate item, and then a couple of knickknacks that Sarah bought, and all of it came in under it was like $175 for the whole ticket at this estate sale. And then also I bought a Polaroid SLR 690, which is like an SX70 style camera that takes 600 film, Polaroid 600 film, and it has autofocus and a built-in flash. I bought that for $8 at a swap shop in Fredericksburg. Trying to think of other epic wins. I bought my Yashica Samurai for basically pennies. A thrift store in town was closing, and we made sure we were there. There was an estate sale at a thrift store. There was a thrift store that's been here forever, and the owner wanted to get rid of it.
Nikon F5 is a great camera. Hakan Palachny, did it take some work to get the Leica up and running, or was it in perfect condition?
It was great. The only thing I had to do was fix for the Leica was clean the battery contacts. There was a lot of corrosion on it, but you didn't need a battery for it to fire. It's totally mechanical, so that's just to get the light meter running, and the light meter seems pretty accurate. I've only ran a handful of rolls through it. I haven't touched it since I made that video about it, just because I got, it's just been busy, and I feel like every time I go out shooting it has to be for a video. But honestly, this work I'm doing right now, it's not for any video, it's just for me, so it's kind of a nice little meditative thing to have something to do, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, so I thank you so much, guys. And if you want to help me keep making film alive and keeping film alive, and if you want to help me to keep making analog fun again, be sure to go to madebylopro.com and give what you can today, either by checking out my merch, signing up to the newsletter for free, which gets exclusive discount codes even if you don't donate, but you get better discount codes if you do donate and join LoPresti Army. even if you give $1, as little as $1 a month, you can join LoPresti Army to help me out. And you get your name shouted out at the end of the videos, and you get exclusive discount codes. And I'm going to be coming out with cooler merch eventually whenever I can find time. But thank you for sticking it out with me, guys. I mean, late night live stream. This is probably the coolest live stream I've done, where I have the wireless GoPro streaming to my computer so I can have all this text on screen and everything. It's pretty cool. And then just getting to have you guys like talk to me like this through my phone. It's neat.
The dank way. Do the 35mm photographers become camera repairs by proxy?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really gotten that savvy at camera repairs. I've tinkered with stuff. I feel like I've gotten some stuff to like work and opened it up, but like I've never dug too deep. You know, I've opened up a Zorky and checked it out as much as I could, and then I just had to button it back up because I identified the problem and had to just button it back up. It still works, but the slow speeds don't work. And other cameras I have like opened up minimally and gotten working before. Like the first film camera I ever bought was a Miranda camera, which I ended up selling on my eBay, which, I don't know, maybe I should have kept it, but sentimentality does not pay the bills, so I ended up making a buck off it. I ended up opening the bottom plate of that and just poking at some levers and gears and ended up getting it working. And just by dumb luck, I've fixed everything that I've messed with. I've only ruined one lens. I think it was a zoom lens, so it was a little more complicated, more elements and whatnot, you know. But I ended up turning one of the elements around the wrong, well, maybe several of the elements around the wrong way, because I would open it back up again and flip them around, and it still wouldn't focus, and I was like, I messed up, you know what I mean? That's the only real failure I've had. I just fixed something today that was I bought a 135mm Soligor f2.
Sisyphus, are you primarily a street shooter, landscape photographer, environmental portrait?
I guess I'm mainly a street guy, but I do want to get into doing environmental portraits more. You know, I would love to do more of like embedded, like here I am meeting a person, talk to them, gain their trust, and take a picture of them in the place where they do whatever the hell they do. I would love to do that. I just got a book that's pretty inspiring. It's called Cow Puncher, and this guy is made amazing work of these cowboys and ranch hands and stuff, and every photo in that book is amazing. I can't even remember the name of the photographer. I'd never heard of him before because I'm not really a good student of photography. I just kind of do what I do. But yeah, I'm mainly a street guy, I guess, which is good just to build your confidence up. But I feel like I've just like gotten myself into this one-trick pony thing where, okay, yeah, I'm brave enough to flash somebody in their face and not get killed, but you know, then every photo is just that. But
Ray4N Archive. Hi. Do you think the 500T is good to shoot at 800 without pushing? Given that the RemJet is removed later, prior to developing in C41.
I don't know. You might be a little bit underexposed, but that's only what, like a third of a stop over?
Please 5107. Man, I want to buy my first film camera. What camera should I buy for a beginner?
Whatever you can find at a thrift store.
764. Submitter work to the state fair. Slightly dank. You're only one moonshiner encounter away from a good story and a good time. Hakan Palichny, who is your biggest inspiration?
I don't know. I really like Bruce Gilden, and I really like Ouija. Other than that, I'm not that good of a student as far as photographers go.
Sisyphus, what is that siren? Tornado warning.
No, that's not a siren. That is our freezer over there, right down there in the hall. I need to open it up and grease a little fan in there that is just making a racket. It has been for months. I fixed that freezer when I first moved here, but I haven't. There it goes. It just stopped because it knows we're talking about it. Anyway, F in the chat for these 3 film cans that will never get to go in a camera again. Sad times, guys. whoever said what should be their first film camera, whatever you can get from a thrift store, whatever you can get for barely any money.
Environmental portraits can be really rewarding and great way to make new friends, memories, and connections.
Hey, Dorsetti, I'm LoPresti. Hey, how you doing? Okay, we're going back to the sink, guys. Sink gang. How you's doing? Okay, well, I gotta check the temps again. Might have to go pee again. But first of all, let me give you guys a tip. Like, this is how I compensate. What? Pavlos, did you just tell me to go digital? Pavlos, why would you tell me to go digital? What the heck is going on?
Bruce's handiwork is amazingly probably my favorite.
Whoa. Holy cow, dude, the dank way. Thank you so much for the $10, dude. I appreciate it, man. Holy cow. You fucking rock, dude. Pavlos, you kind of thrown me for a loop. Why are you telling me to do myself a favor, go digital? Are you saying spare myself from the pain of analog? I don't get what you're trying to say.
What was the name of that cowboy film book you were talking about earlier again?
It's called Cow
Sounds
Puncher.
awesome.
I'll give you guys a little preview before I get to the next bit. I'll be right back.
Spare yourself the pain, the money.
Yeah, I know, but the way I think about it, Pavlos, is I've already spent the money, so might as well shoot it. So this is Cow Puncher. It's a freaking big ass book, and I love the sleeve. Look at that. Like, you know, this might be a frame that somebody might just throw away. They're like, okay, it's out of focus, it's not good, but look at that. It captures everything. Do you need anything more than a blurry silhouette of a horse, a hat, and a lasso? You know, and it wraps around there. It's amazing. And look, he's got the mustache is pretty much in focus. There's a bit of, you know, motion blur, but... And then look at that.
Beautiful.
Look at that. What? This is the front cover, dude. And just the texture, the tone. It's amazing. And then just look at this environmental portrait of this guy and his dog. Look.
Oh, it's the feeling.
Look at that. Isn't that? And then just the little one inset over here. This is so okay. So let me figure out who this guy is again. I always forget. I mean, I only just got this book. Got it for $5. Kurt Marcus is the photographer.
Eagle Cowboy called book. It looked like danger. Pavloskosolitis. Beautiful.
Kurt Marcus. And the book is called Cow Puncher, I'm pretty sure. Here's all the cow bosses. Like, these are all amazing portraits here. And just like, you know, the thing, I just knew I had to have it because I could not flip to a bad photo in there. Here's just a random, you know, look at this. Look at these two scenes. Look at that. Just a...
He's an Insta.
He is? He's on Insta? Holy crap. Yeah, guys, go look him up. I haven't even followed him yet. I haven't had the time to... God dang.
Pavloskosolitis. $5 I will die of starvation. Seridolia. He's on Insta. Shost photo. Peen.
Look at this, though.
They'll have to look up Kurt Marcus. Thanks for putting me on. This is super sick.
Yeah.
Sisyphus. Those kind of photos can't be done with a digital camera. This is why we shoot film.
Look at that, guys. Yeah, and this is a huge book. I haven't even seen half the work in here, and just everything is amazing. Here's the back cover with all the brands, you know, to put your brand on the cow. And yeah, so I gotta spend a rainy. I'm looking forward to the next rainy day to just pour through this.
His work is phenomenal. The dank way. That's a steal.
I know, $5, dude. I was pleasantly surprised. Like, well, on, you know, we got good thrift stores around here, and they sell coffee table books $5 all day. You know, sometimes you can get them half price for $2.50 if you go on the right day. But $5 for that, I wasn't leaving that behind. Letting somebody else get that, no, thank you. Pavlos, are you doing okay? You're saying $5 you're gonna die of starvation, man? Are you doing okay, man? Everyone, donate to the Pavlos Fund in the chat. I'll send the next donation to Pavlos.
Seridolia, thrift store photo books are the best.
Oh, we have one. I would love to. I think it's in storage. We have one book from the thrift store.
Happy for your find. Brainrot ATX. You're in the perfect place to make work like that.
I guess so, man. I don't know if I want to do ranch hands and cow punchers, but I know we're in a perfect place for doing, you know, small town Americana stuff.
Tyler the Creator 4169. Got recommendations for a 35mm film that handles night shots well.
Well, Tyler the Creator. Oh my God, I'm so honored. I have the man himself here.
Yes, there is no money in photography.
For a night that handles night shots well, I mean, honestly, like night shot, you're probably going to need a flash, but if you're just trying to capture pockets of light, of artificial light around, you're just going to need the fastest film you can get. So 800T, if you want to spend the money on it, or if you're more of a DIY guy, you can do 500T, which is what I'm shooting here. By the way, I'm cooling off the film. I mean the chemicals, because they're a little too hot. They're about a full degree too hot.
I need to find me some cheap photo books.
Dude, always be thrifting. I'm telling you guys that you can find stuff that's up your alley at thrift stores. You might go there and be like, oh, it's just dusty clothes and lamps. But you can find cool stuff. Anyway, I got to get the time set up in here again. So I got to add an extra roll to my calculations. So calculator. So I have done 15 rolls. So to figure out how much for the 16th roll, I take 16 and I subtract 8 because I start adding time after the 8th roll, and that gets you 8. So pretty much we're going back to 16.
You don't use any temperature gauge.
Yeah, dude, I do this. I'm sorry, I don't just do it by feel, Pavlos. I'm a bit of a...
Should I buy the Zenith Photo Sniper in the future?
No, you don't need the Photo Sniper unless you can get it cheap. I mean, it's a novelty. I have one and I barely have touched it. Anyway, for every roll past the 8th roll, I add 2% of time to the development process. So since this is going to be the 16th roll, that means that I've gone 8 rolls over the 8 roll limit. So that means I'm adding 16%. So that means 1.16 times the original development time of 3.5 gives you 4.06. So we know what 4 is. That's 4 minutes. That's 4 times 60 seconds. But what is, well, fuck, I lost myself. 1.16 times 3.5, 4.06. So what, now we got to figure out what 0.6 is 60. That's 3.6 seconds. So 3.6 seconds. There you go. So 4 minutes and 3.6 seconds. And I know I'm not going to be that accurate, you know, but at least we have a ballpark to be around. So now I'm going to go back to my development thing. And I'm going to go here, 4 minutes. We're going to go 4 minutes and 3 seconds. You know, there we go. Bada bing. Bob's your uncle. How about that? How about them apples? Yeah. Anyway, reset. And now we're ready to go on here. I got to get my baking soda bath ready. And I also got to pee because I'm going to be go once I start pouring stuff into this tank. Yeah, we had somebody in the stream the other day that said they got put in the back of a police car thanks to the photo sniper. So, to someone who has never done this, it sounds so very complicated, but I just want to see if I can do it. Anyone can.
Bob actually is my uncle, no joke.
Nah, dude.
Slightly dank. Take that core freezer out of its misery.
Dude, no, slightly dank. I know it probably sounds like shit right now, but it's a good freezer. I just gotta open up the back plate and clean off that little motor thing. It's just there's so much stuff stuffed in there. We'd have to put it in a cooler. I'm sorry for the audio, guys. Here, you want me to fix the audio? Here we go. We're fixing the audio. How about now? How do I sound? How about now? Brown cow. Red leather, yellow leather. Red, yellow, leather, pleather. Anyway. Pavlos, you could definitely develop color film. It's a lot, the way I do it, it's more convoluted for me to develop black and white film. I know there's a lot of bells and whistles going on here, but it's pretty much set it and forget it once you go.
At my closest thrift store, I found a rare Vivian Mayer book, Beat Deporter book for like €5. Also found a Yashica T3 for
Dang.
but now they know the prices and it's not worth anymore.
Oh, that stinks.
Sisyphus, better. Nathan 38060X40, that's a lot better.
Here we go. Yeah, we're on the road again. I saved battery because the road plugs right into the GoPro where the GoPro gets plugged into the wall. I'm gonna get breaks, so enjoy looking at the sink. I'll be right back. You can listen to it too. You know, you can listen to yourselves talk. Here, how about that?
Pavlos Gozalitis, but BW is simple.
Okay, we're back, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. Wow, we're developing film today. Wow. Pavlos, you could do it. Come on. I know you're just trying to be you're being a worrywart, Pavlos. You could do it if you want to, but I don't think you want to. I feel like you love your black and white stuff. You know what I mean? By the way, guys, if you haven't seen Pavlos's work, what are you doing? You living under a rock? Okay, I'm going to check the temps of that again. We're going to get the water bath going, and we're going to open up the last beer of the night. That's right, 7 beers deep, baby. Unless I left one in the other fridge, then this is only 6. We'll see. Okay. Let me know in the chat if you guys are still there.
Recently started developing color but have no idea what's going on. How much difference does a degree or two make?
Probably not much, but I try to be as close as I can.
Monstarms. I want to get into some film shooting, but I don't have the funds to at the moment. Have to settle for the Zenith Helios 44 and 58mm on a digital body. Creamy bokeh smiley face. Slightly dank. Once I started pre-washing my film with 48 degrees Celsius, 118, 4 Fahrenheit water from the shower, the difference in quality of my colors negs were night and day. Now it's part of my standard process. Hunter Jensen 6044. Cheers, Nick.
Guys, you know what I just realized? I messed up. I'll be right back. Crap. You know what I just realized I totally forgot to do is wipe the residual RemJet off this thing.
Oh shit.
It's gonna be fine. I'll just have to re-photo flow it again.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess it is.
Guys, all this live streaming excitement made me forget. So here's the strip I did earlier. I totally forgot. You have to get the last of the RemJet off of it. So let's do that. And in case you've seen my 500T video, no, I'm not taking this into the shower with me. I'm just gonna run it under the sink. Look at that. You get some of that black, so you just do it with your fingers and it comes right off. But then since I'm putting this hard water on it again, I'm gonna have to re-photo flow this. So we'll do that real quick and then I'll hang this back up and then we'll do the rest of it. Present, yeah, I'm back. Okay, so there we go. I totally forgot one of the last steps of 500T. You got to get that stuff off there. No, I totally forgot, guys. It's been a while since I've done developing. You know, it's been like, I don't know, a month, and then let alone, it's been forever since I've done 500T, so I totally forgot to do that. So now I got to re-photo flow this, so give me a sec. I got to go grab something else. For the photo flow step, I like to use an old school metal can because it's a lot easier to load these in when they're wet. It's hard to do the plastic cans, the plastic reels when the film is all floppy and wet. So here I'm going to see if I can be an old school film photog with the metal reel over here. My buddy Carl, who went to photography school, always said it was like rolling a joint. You just kind of got to bend, you kind of got to just make a little bow of it and then just, you know, go like that. So, and the reason I'm doing this is because I don't want it flopping around, scratching on anything while I'm doing the final rinse. So now let's re-photo flow it. See, you know, warts and all, guys. Hopefully I got enough photo flow for the rest of this. I think I do. I can't believe I almost forgot to friggin' get the rest of the RemJet off. That would have been bad for the scan. So now that's in there. Just do this for a bit. Did I miss anything? By the way, shout out to all the freaking late night film nerds, guys. Jeez. So yeah, then this one will be good to hang up, and I'll probably just save this photo flow water for the next 3 rolls, so I don't.
I did B&W film developing when I was at high school for 1 year. That was 28 years ago.
Dang, monster. Yeah, I've been, now that I'm 36 years old, I have been out of high school for as long as I was in and pre-high school, so yeah, man, time flies, right? Okay. Let's get this out of there. Shake the suds off. I totally forgot, so that's another extra step. There's an extra step at the start of doing 500T with getting the RemJet off, but then there's always a little bit left. Yeah, dude, graveyard shift with grain rot. There we go. Now this is safe to go hang up again, and I'll just close this up and use this for the other 3 rolls when we're done. There's still some suds, but... I usually buy all my chemicals at B&H because they have free, fast shipping, even out here in the sticks in Texas, all the way from New York City.
Grain pudding 8085. I am eating breakfast law.
Well, happy, good morning. How's it going? I'm going to go hang this up and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
How goes the developing?
The developing goes good, my love.
Excuse me, sorry, it's so late.
I know. Yeah, you can lay down. Everyone's just looking at the sink right now. Okay. We're back. Now we can really do things. Okay, so see, you guys get to see warts and all over here. RMS color film is a pain in the ass to develop. Fuck that temperature sensitivity. It's not that big of a deal, dude. It's all like a gradation, you know? Like you just want to hit the mark and be consistent with what you do. So that you know what went wrong when something does go wrong. You're not just like, whoa, something magically bad happened. You're like,
8 a.m. here. Been up all night.
oh my God, dude. Pulver, I gotta get to bed soon.
Yeah, only 8 p.m. Saturday night in New Zealand. Cheeky smiley face.
Okay, well, let's do some baking soda rinse. So this is how you get the RemJet off, at least most of it off. Remember, you have to wipe it down. Remember, guys, if I try to photo flow it before wiping it off, please remind me, and we will rectify that. What was that, 2 tablespoons? That'll do. Maybe a little extra because I'm a maniac.
I'd be doing some film developing, but it's over 100 here in NSW, Australia.
Oh my God, dude. You guys with your upside down stuff in Australia. You know, it should be a nice temperature right now. It's beautiful here. It's actually cooling off. I don't know what temperature it is outside, but I won't forget to RemJet the Jetty Jet. Oh my God. Okay, so now I'm just getting my mixture set up of water and baking soda. Now I want to make sure it's totally dissolved. So I'm going to do this. Oh,
Whiskey 94. It's a scorcher. Brain rot ATX. I was like a kid in candy store at B&H in NYC. They had a liposuction.
yeah, I would love to go check it out. Everyone's told me it's really cool.
Do you have a video on how to home dev 4x5 shoot film VW or color? Been looking to give it a shot with my sweet graphic.
I mean, I don't have anything specifically about it. I mean, I show some of me developing 4x5 in some videos. The cold water tap, oh my God, dude, that's nuts. Reset, reset. Okay, we got to do an external timer. We're going to do 3 minutes. I shake it around in there for 3 minutes, and I'm probably going to have to burp it a few times. So let's get to it. So this is the RemJet removal. But like somebody was saying, do I have any 4x5 developing videos? Hey, slightly. I actually have a unicolor roller, like a motorized roller, but it's in storage, and I don't know. I feel like this thing slips off of it. I feel like there's something I have to do, like put a spacer at one end of it or something. I haven't developed with it at all. It's in storage. I have no idea. My whole life's in storage. My life's a mess. So thank you for joining the Nick's Life's a Mess show. Got to burp it, otherwise it's going to explode on you. That's happened on the live stream before, and I got like baking soda all over my laptop I had out here. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Freaking WV back in the brush. You in West Virginia? You ever been to Sutton, West Virginia? Stranded there for 3 days. But thanks for watching, man. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. Oh, this is just from. I do, dude. Join the channel. You can go to madebylopresti.com and donate what you can to help me keep analog fun, to help me make analog fun again, to help me keep film alive and fun for the next generation. Why do I have tape on here? This is all just stuff from, bulk loaded cans where I wrote on there. One of them says HP5. It's just tape I've used for film, for loading, for bulk loading cans. Yeah, so you gotta go to babysit it. I mean, my dream setup is to have a Jobo CP lift, whatever. And I know there's there's the company Reflex Labs kind of has a little baby version of the Jobo lift now. But I would love to get the legit Jobo thing, made in Germany, yada yada, Pure German engineering. That's my dream. I would love to have one of those. Get real, then I'd like be confident with doing real E6 chemicals and stuff. Here we go. We're gonna get all this off of there. All this carbon bullshit. You paying your carbon tax, guys? Anyway, thank you to everyone who's donated in the chat. Thank you to everyone who's gone to madebylopresti.com and bought merch. Thank you to everyone who's gone to my eBay and bought stuff. And thank you to everyone who's gone to my YouTube and subscribed and left comments on all my videos. Be sure to check out my new video. And if you watch it on mobile, be sure to like the video and then hype it. That's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype. Be sure to like this stream, if whatever you're on. Be sure to like it and leave a comment, I mean, I know you got the live chat, but there's also comments if you're on YouTube. It's a separate thing from the live chat. Anyway. You're starting a mini lab? Yep, there's the RemJet right now. Look at that. And now we're going to rinse it until it runs clear. Dude, so you have been to Sutton. Okay, I've told people I've used probably the Nikon F5 and my Olympus OM1N for these rolls. I got 3 rolls in here, all from different cameras possibly. But Sutton, dude, I was stranded there for 3 days because our power steering pump sprung a leak. We went on this like cross-country road trip right after we got the 4Runner back in February of 2024, before I started the channel. And yeah, that was the first thing that went wrong. We had just bought the car and we went on a big road trip and we got stranded there. We finally got a mechanic to work on it after like 3 days in Sutton, West Virginia. And it was a pretty neat little town. They got a Bigfoot museum there. I'm about to get a grip tape. Get some grip tape for the Patterson tank and a unicolor roller. That sounds nice, but you know, my whole thing with using a rolling process with the Patterson, I feel like I'd be stressed about getting the stuff in there, making sure the lid's on tight, and then putting it on the roller. But I guess that's fine. Like, you can use way less chemistry, right? If you're doing, how do you calculate how much less chemistry to put in there when you're doing a rotary process? That's what I haven't figured out. I mean, I haven't really tried to figure it out. I'm sure I could just with a couple of Google searches, or should I say DuckDuckGo searches, if you know what I mean. NSA, FBI, CIA, Mossad, you know. Kiss that wall. How are we doing? I've never played with a Sony Mavica. Thank you so much for the freaking $5, dude. Didn't you already donate in the chat, Nathan? You don't gotta give all your stuff, because you guys know YouTube takes like a huge chunk of these super chats. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. But if you guys really want to, you know, help me out, you can give as little as $1 a month to madebylopro.com, and I get to keep all that. But you know, thank you. I'm not looking to gift horse in the mouth. You guys are freaking amazing. This has been one of the funnest live streams I've done in a while, and I really needed this because I'm developing film I shot for myself. These aren't for videos, you know what I mean?
Glad you enjoyed it, man. And WB, but hate you had vehicle problems.
No, it was okay, dude. I would love to spend more time in West Virginia, honestly. Like, it's freaking beautiful up there, man. It's amazing. Okay, here we go. Got to make sure I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Yeah, look how dark this developer is. It's on its last legs.
Alex Q3417. Would you ever get a new mirrorless? Or do you hate the whole photography process of it? Metal Vampire, you were saying about 4x5 home death.
You're saying about 4x5. Would you ever get a new mirrorless, or do you hate the whole photography process of? No, I mean, maybe I would get a new mirrorless, because honestly, like the new video I just came out with.
Slightly dang. I'm using the 2-roll Patterson tank. What I do is put in 300 milliliters of chems, and when I have 2 rolls in it, I flip the tank around the other way on the roller halfway through the...
Sorry guys, I'm pausing you for a sec. Somebody said about a new mirrorless camera, would I ever get one? I felt like, no, I always wanted, my dream camera is the Nikon D850. I just want a really nice DSLR. But I did have a lot of fun with the OM Systems OM3, which is, you know, it's a micro 4/3 camera, but I made amazing work with it in Austin 6th Street at night using a big old honkin' flash. I took over 1,000 photos over the course of 2 nights in Austin, and I used autofocus shooting from the hip one night, all autofocus shooting from the hip, barely even looking at the screen or looking through the eyepiece, and barely anything was out of focus. I'm gonna put out a whole POV vlog about it, and that might, you know, some purists might be like, manual focus only, manual this only, but you know what? Pavlos will attest to the fact that, why not just shoot auto? Just shoot program mode, just let it all do, as long as you have the eye and you can frame something up at the right time, that's all that matters. So, I'm not against technology. I don't know. Maybe I would get a mirrorless someday. I mean, Sarah shoots her Sony A7 III, but, still, I think my dream camera is the Nikon D850 just because I love how a big honkin' Nikon feels in the hand. That's why I love the Nikon F5. That's why I use the D7000 with a battery grip at the bottom. I just love a big honking thing. Thanks for the info, Slightly Dank. So you put 300 mils when you have a 2-roll thing. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty much a tumbler, the unicolor roller. It's like pretty much a rock tumbler motor thing. And yes, yes, Pavlos, I do reuse the chemicals.
I am not a huge fan of the physical button layout choices, nor the implementation of the computational photography the way Ohm system did it.
Yeah, the CP button. Come on, that's just kind of weird. But yeah, Pavlos, I reuse these and I compensate with timing and whatnot to make sure I get a decent image. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't reuse black and white developer. I use that as a one shot. And I know a lot of like serious color photographers never reuse color chemistry. Like some people don't even like replenish it or anything. Like, and I don't have any of the replenishing type kits. I have like the most basic consumer color chemicals, and I still love the work I get out of them because I'm not chasing perfection. I'm just chasing a fucking feeling, I guess. I don't know. That sounded really pretentious. 1, 2, 3, 4. What FIL? What are you talking about? WV back in the brush? Yes, you would. The Ricoh GR monochrome. I would love the GR monochrome. I love the Ricoh GR3X. I think my best digital work has come out of that. What do I need? It's about time to pour this back, so let's get ready. 2, 3, back in the bottle again. We're back.
Hey Nick, I am looking to buy my first mechanical SLR. I am choosing between Praktica and Minolta. Would you recommend any over the other? Videos by the way, smiley face.
I don't.
Still is solid. I'm very happy with the results every time. In
I don't.
the end, it's all trial and error. Green Pudding 8085. Where is everyone watching from? I am watching from Belgium, Europe.
Holy cow, we got Europeans in here. The guy talking about Praktica versus Minolta, I would definitely recommend Minolta more, I guess, because I just don't know anything about Praktica. And Minolta has a whole suite of amazing affordable lenses that you could get at like any focal length. So, and by the way, I just randomly did a rinse cycle between the developer and the Blix, which I usually don't do. Cinestill, I'm solid. It's solid. Yeah, I mean, the Cinestill, they get a lot of flack for their E6 chemicals, but their C41 chemicals seem to work.
Good morning, neighbor. Sweden.
Well, thanks so much, you Europeans, guys. You know, by the way, I accept euros in the chat, too. I'm not trying to sound like a beggar, but, you know.
Your kitchen reminds me of a classic Midwestern Christmas winter. It's probably all the awesome wood.
My grandpa made this kitchen, guys.
I am not sure if you would like older Olympus mirrorless. They were all metal, had 2 dials and a switch, and I see myself barely in menus. Although autofocus is worse.
Yeah, maybe not. Like, you know, I had the gripes about, you know, about how it didn't feel very mechanical, like it didn't feel very intentionally designed, the OM3. But at the same time, I loved the modernness of the autofocus and how it just freaking worked. You know, shoot more, think less is my motto. But yeah, dude, this kitchen, my grandpa made these cabinets. Look at how tall these freaking cabinets are, dude. Like, what the heck? He like book matched them. 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? Like, you know, that's the matching grain. Like, it's amazing.
What film do you recommend for a noob on the 81 program for outdoors photos?
Cheap. Just use whatever's cheap. If you're going to shoot black and white, shoot the cheapest black and white you can get. Fomapan or Arista, probably, unless you're going to bulk load it yourself. And then if you're going to shoot color, you guys want to see Puppy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Puppy, come here.
I already gave that 12 European dollars and I'm getting a Mamiya 6 automat this month.
Here's Papa. Papa likes film too. Well, thank you so much for donating to the chat, dude. Freaking hell. Dude, Slightly Dink, I didn't know you were freaking European. I thought with that name you had to be American. But yeah, okay, so cheap stuff. I mean, just get, for a beginner shooting film, like I would just say shoot whatever is cheap, honestly. And then once you feel like you're hemmed in by those limitations, then move on from there.
38060x40. Dog on the screen.
Dog on the screen. There's a dog over there too. Doggo. Let's get that dog in. Who let the dogs out? Sarah. Let the dogs out. Sarah. Let the dogs out.
Grain pudding 85. 5.99.
Whoa! Freaking thank you guys. Everyone donating to the chat. You guys rock. I super appreciate the donates to the chat. If you guys want to help me to keep analog fun again, and just be a part of this community that I'm building here, check out madebylopro.com. You can sign up to the newsletter for free. I reach out like maybe once a month and just talk about the future of this channel. And I send like exclusive discount codes for merch, and new merch is coming whenever I get around to it. And you can also donate as little as $1 a month. 2, 3, 4. Pick up what the tariffs haven't tagged yet. Jeez. Whoa. Nick. Raph, how you doing? Gee whiz.
3 a.m. here.
God, oh yeah. Freaking, yeah, you guys are like 2 hours ahead of us, right? Jeez. Wait, I thought I was only 1 hour behind Eastern time. Where the hell are you, Raph? It's 1 a.m. here. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, shoot cheap film, guys. You don't need the portrait. You don't need the frickin' HP5. You can shoot whatever's cheap.
Your grandpappy was a master carpenter. A while back, I purchased a C330 outfit off from eBay from the daughter of a former carpenter that would use it to show their works to clients.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Those C3300s look, or C330s look cool. Yeah, God, I'm freaking fumbling over here. That's what 6 Lone Stars will do to you.
Photography. I am in the Atlantic.
What are you on you're on a ship? You on a cruise right now, Raph? Didn't you just freaking tell me you were scanning film?
Watching you from Big Spring, Nick.
Holy cow.
I love me some Ectochrome though. Cinema Aereo. 4HM here. WB back in the brush. Don't let that beer keep warm. Thanks, bro.
Thanks you. I mean, freaking hell. I'm not letting it get warm at all. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've seen the film go for 40 to 50 euros. I know you'd make something spectacular.
I mean,
make sure to like the live stream, please.
yes, make sure to like the live stream, not just the chats or whatever. And leave a comment down below, because, I mean, I don't know. Can you even do a comment on a live stream before it's, I don't know.
200 and 400 3-pack, but I think they raised the prices.
2, 3,
It's
4.
2 a.m. actually here in Jersey.
See, I called you. I called you, Raph. But dude, whoever was that you, Dankway? Slightly Dank?
Schultz 435. What do you think about?
Well, Slightly Dank, dude. I mean, if you want me to do something about, Super 8 film, I mean, I don't know. I think a more practical thing would be maybe send me a pack of Super 8. I think I have a Super 8 camera in storage. I just have to go dig it out, and I'd give it a try and figure that out. But 2, 3, 4, and I don't know what I'd do about developing it though. I know some company did just come out with a insert for a Patterson tank to develop your own Super 8 film, but I think it's for a 5-roll tank, not for a 3-roll tank. So it would take a bit of investment, but I don't know. Hit me up on Insta. I'm not gonna. Please don't donate that to the chat. Don't donate like big numbers like that to the chat. You can reach out to me you can hit me up on PayPal, Venmo. You can donate directly at madebylopro.com for stuff like that. If you're gonna donate a big chunk like that for some project, just don't let YouTube get a big cut of it. You know what I mean? Let me unpause the chat. Where are we at? Yeah, I mean, Fuji 400 and 200, they're getting less and less affordable as time goes on. You know what I mean? That's just what's going on. It's the nature of the beast. Everything's getting expensive. I remember when you could get a whole freaking cart of groceries for $100. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nick, this is cool, but man, Lightroom is my best friend for post-processing, but I like to see beta. Hardly anyone dies this anymore. What are you talking about, beta? Like Lightroom beta? Is there a Lightroom beta? I don't mess with that.
Does anyone have a Olympus XA series flash that's working?
Yeah, I actually got some extra ones, dude. If you want to hit me up on Instagram or email me at hello@madebylopro.com after this.
I'll look into the topic a bit further and I'll let you know.
Yeah, whoever was asking about the XA series flash, I actually have more flash units than I have XA cameras. I have several XA cameras, but I think I have extra flash units. So hit me up and we'll make a deal if you're serious about it. And I'll try to beat eBay prices for you to be to be a real bro. 9. Okay, this is the last agitation, and then it's time to start cleaning the film. So I'm going to pour out the Blix now. And remember, I got to get the RemJet off of it before I start photo flowing it.
I'd hate to say that we are entering a recession era, or at least that's what the value of goods have been implying.
Yeah, I mean, it's nuts, dude. Frickin', you get over $100 at the grocery store.
Hello, Link.
Oh, thank you, babe. But yeah, you'll go up to the counter at the grocery store with like, you'll leave with like 2 bags, and you're frickin' $120, please. I'm like, oh my God.
This is 3092. Would you be interested in some aerochrome? I don't know how it was cut though.
Hey, yes, I would. I'm never gonna say no to film, you know what I mean? I actually had somebody else very nice send me some Ektachrome HI, whatever, infrared Ektachrome that I haven't gotten around to shooting. It was from the 70s, so I don't know. I'm just scared to even try to shoot it.
19 goes 29. Thank you to Bigley Will. Will be a lifesaver.
Yeah, hit me up, dude. What do you think about camera Mamiya C-Core 500L? That's a 35mm one, right? I don't know. I just don't know systems. I think the mainstream to get as far as a normal 5mm camera would be Canon, Mamiya, Nikon, or if you can get into a Leica SLR. I mean, but geez.
F1 Lumen. Hi.
How's it going, Jake? F1 Lumen. That's weird. What?
Cinema Aereo. Do you know about this China's 35 films?
I haven't messed with any of the Lucky films from China, but hey, whoever was offering me some aerochrome, dude, yeah, definitely hit me up, Chris Hughes. Definitely. I mean, I would love to. Like I was saying, somebody else sent me a roll from that expired in like '76, and it wasn't kept well. They said they didn't get good results when they tried it, so I'm kind of scared to figure it out. I feel like I'm gonna have to take one snip at a time, paste it into a 4x5 film holder to dial it in. But yeah, I would definitely take you up on that for sure, man. When did yours expire? How old is your aerochrome? Do you even know? But I mean, yeah, if you can get the Mamiya C-Core 500 for cheap, I mean, I'd say go for it. There's no sense in saying no if you can get it super cheap. But if it's gonna hurt you to buy it, I'd say hold out for something like a Minolta or a Canon.
What film are you developing?
We got 500T in the tank right now. 3 rolls of it. They were either shot in the Nikon F5 or Olympus OM1N, and possibly from a point and shoot.
A camera is a piece of junk unless you've got your brain branded because it's the photographer that takes pictures.
Exactly, Michael. You know exactly what we're talking about, man. That's what we do. We take pictures. We make images, right? I think Pavlos left. He hasn't talked in a while. He must be doing cool Greek person stuff. But yeah, we're getting close. We're about to glimpse at it. Remember, I got to unravel it and get the rest of the RemJet off of there.
I hear it's a solid camera with a niche system. I don't know much about the glass, though I would personally also have a more mainstream camera to expand further into.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Hello from Belarus. SEU6. Where do you live?
Hey, hello Belarus. I'm
6782. Just got a Canon 81 program. Kinda basic, but got it cleaned and restored as best as I could, and I am hyped. Mr. Rapture 0607.
any experience with Canon Demi cameras? No experience with Canon Demi cameras. I'm in Texas, and hello Belarus.
F1 Lumen.
Thank you so much, Jake. This is going to be the last fill and empty with water, and then we're going to clean off this film and see if I made a mistake by using these old-ass chemicals.
Fabman's Random Hobbies. Greetings from Australia, the land that is on fire again. Skeptical smiley face.
Skeptical smiley face. I love that. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. You know, freaking every Australian I've met online has been an amazing, has been a good cunt. You know what I mean? Aye. Oi. Yeah, I'm in Tejas, y'all. Okay, let's see if I got anything out of this. It looks pretty dark, but I don't know if you can see that. I definitely can see frame lines on there. So we're in good shape. What we're gonna do is take off one roll at a time.
Panda trekking. Thoughts on Piranha film?
Thoughts on I've never gotten to shoot Piranha film. Oof, duh. Okay, oh my God, look at this. Something bad happened there. That gave me a heart attack. Look, it's like
Michael Duff LT7
blank, 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 blank. Pictures. So apparently something got stuck. Something got stuck in the can. So thank God, like it just made me think I was done with it. Oh my God, that gave me a heart attack, but we got pictures. So those are decent exposures. So we got to get the RemJet off of here before we go ahead and photo flow. So let me put you guys over here. This will probably be a better spot for you. I shoot a Nikon D7200. It's equivalent to a Sony A7 III. Hey, sounds nice. But yeah, I haven't gotten to shoot film for Piranha. Every time I've looked at their website or tried to buy it, it's been like, eh. You know, I just never followed through. There's been a few times where I've seen it in stock and I just didn't bite the bullet and get it. This stuff looks good, dude. Yeah, dude, freaking old chems still work, man. Old chems still work. I just wonder why I wasted so much of the film on the tail end of it, though. I wonder what I did wrong.
Chris Hughes 3092. I shot you a message on Instagram.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Freaking yeah, I'll definitely follow up with you, man. That's super nice of you to offer that, man. Okay, let's see if I can get this all unremjetted.
Honest Bully, GN from Canada Net. Looking to dive further into shooting and developing this year.
So this is how I get the RemJet off. See that black stuff on me? I usually shower with it. It's a lot easier than trying to, you know, do this bull crap, but see, it's all streaky on there right now. We'll get it all off though.
Bully, thank you for making things seem fun and accessible.
Hey, that's what I'm all about. That's like the opposite of what everyone else freaking does in this field, right? See, it's easy.
Sorry for my English. How many photo do you have on this camera film?
I don't know. It seems like less than a full roll on this one because there's a big blank spot here.
Chris Card 6544. Hi everyone. Metal Empire. I started off with AD7000 about 11 years ago, and I just recently picked up AD610.
Dude,
7000 has been such a magnificent performer.
I love my D7000. Dude, I love the color rendering I get from it. I'm just always so freaking happy with the pictures I get from that thing. I mean, it has its limitations. Like, once you get certain lighting conditions, the contrast just gets killed.
Is it worth learning how to develop myself or just send it to a local developer?
Learn how to do it yourself.
12. Maybe YouTube won't let you do a stram. Siri been 12. In the shower law.
No, I'm not, you know, maybe that's what my OnlyFans should be, I guess. And now I'm putting it back on here so I can freaking photo flow it because I want to photo flow all three at the same time.
Nikon F4 or Contax RTSE.
I've been hearing more and more about those Contax cameras, but
I got to head to sleep. Have a good night.
good night, man. See ya. I might just have to throw these freaking in and hope they don't get scratched. Look at all this. This is all blank. I can just cut this off. There we go. Now, hopefully I can get it on there.
6544. Yes, 9222 easy in black and white film. Color is not difficult but demands more control.
I guess so. There we go. So see, this is what I was talking about. It's always harder to get the wet rolls back on these things.
3092. No problem, man. It's been in my freezer since I bought it. I originally got rather someone use it instead of it wasting away.
What
Metal Empire. They're vibrant, but not overly saturated. It struggles in LoPrestis is really convenient and more affordable than compact flash.
Yeah, man.
Fabman's Random Hobbies. I love this comment section with people boasting about using premium cameras. Meanwhile, here I am shooting on a Soviet Zenit. Michael Duff LT7DF. Anyone looking to upgrade your camera better upgrade yourself. It's you who is the artist, not the camera.
Well, it's always fun trying to get a new toy, but hey, Chris, like, or no, who was it? It was Chris Hughes, right? Like, how do you know when it expired? I don't know if I heard that from you or not. Sorry if you already said and I just missed it. But anyway, now we're on to the next roll, getting the RemJet off. I feel like I'm scraping against the counter, but that's all fine. Okay, now we're gonna go the other way. At least one more pass.
I want to start photography. Any tips?
Just take pictures, dude. Even on your phone. It's way more important to just know what to take a picture of and when to take it and how to frame it up than it is what you have to take a picture with. So just take pictures with whatever you got. And whatever inspires you, don't worry if you want a camera, get it, you know, but don't let that be the driving factor. Don't let that stop you from going out there and making pictures. But at the end of the day, dude, this is it's a tough thing to make a living at, you know. That's why I've had to do this whole content thing, you know. By the way, is my belly showing? Jeez. Stop looking at my belly. You guys are ridiculous. This isn't OnlyFans. You gotta donate if you want to see this again.
I believe in the 70s. I could be lying to you though. I am at work watching this and can't look at it right now.
Oh, it's all good, man. Wait, you're at work? Are you overseas, Chris? Like that? I know that's gonna be killer shipping, dude. Frickin' getting.
Metal Empire. Fabman's Random Hobbies. Don't worry, buddy. My main rangefinder I use is a Kia 4A with the Jupiter 12 lens. I love it even more now that it was used in the Wes Anderson movie, Asteroid City.
Oh, that's what I thought it was called, Comet City. Okay, let's see if I can get this on here, guys. This is always so freaking stressful. I might just have to frickin' put it in the tank like this. It'll be fine. I don't think I'll scratch it. Okay, one more. And look, we got pictures on all of these, guys.
No, I work graveyard. I am in Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to work graveyard shift. I worked,
Well, I am having my dog fetch my wallet now. Chris Card 6544. I did my first wet plate.
Hell yeah, dude. I would love to do that one day.
Nick is right, use what you can get and evolve. I started with a Polaroid and haven't gone out of DSLR yet.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, I used to work a graveyard shift at Walmart. For 3 years I worked Walmart graveyard shift. And I was happy once I finally got like a graphic design job at a real estate office, and then I was there for 8 years. But
Chris Hughes 3092. It's for the birds.
What's for the birds? Graveyard shift? I mean, it wasn't that bad. Like, you know, having social life when you're doing that kind of is impossible, but I didn't mind it so much. I was in my early 20s. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do with my life. I just dropped out of college. Okay. Now we can get this one onto the reel, and then we can finally do some photo flow, dude. Some photo flow. I guess I can.
Fabman's Random Hobbies. Metal D Empire, thanks mate. I have no complaints about my Zenit minus the fact that the light meter only measures up to 500 ISO. It doesn't faze me much though. Metal Empire. Mon of Kashid, get yourself a modest point and shoot some rolls of 400 speed film and have fun. There ought to be some film developing places around you if you Google around. WV back in the brush. Don't forget about that beer lol.
Oh yeah, it's getting warm. The beer. Don't forget about the beer. I'm definitely going to drink it, guys. I won't just leave it there. It's the last one. It'll be my triumphant beer at the end of all this. I guess I didn't need to roll all the other ones up. I could have just hung them.
Did you get to work graveyard when it was open 24/7?
Yeah.
Sounds like hell.
Wait, so wait, Walmarts aren't
Yes,
open 24/7 anymore?
22. Worked Walmart graveyard for a while too. Shit was rough, especially cause nothing else would be open.
So wait, Walmart isn't open 24/7 anymore? I didn't even know that. Fuck. I feel like I might have heard that like on a reel or something. I was like, fucking, that's bullshit. That's just what Walmart is. It's 24/7. Like, that's the only reason Walmart exists, right?
Larry Davis 163. Good night, Nick. I will contact you about sending you Rolly to check out. I am really upset about how horrible it is.
Oh man, that sucks.
Fadman's random hobbies. My meter is completely dead. I have another body with a working meter, but the shutter curtain strip tore and needs to be repaired.
What? Your meter broke on what though, Metal D Empire? Larry, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a good night, man.
Putting 8,085. Man, it must be a cool on the ground without that RemJet removing.
No, I think I got most of it in the sink, dude.
No.
I got most of it in the sink, man. It's all good. The only thing on the ground is this.
Walmart stopped 24 hours when COVID hit.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
9,222. They close at 12 and open at 6.
Huh.
Michael Duff LT7DF. Walmart closes at 11. Zero even 12. Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, that's annoying, dude. Freaking, that's the whole point of Walmart, right? Like, go in there after, having a lot of fun doing illicit things, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so this is one roll, and then I'm gonna photo flow the other two at the same time after this.
4AI use has a busted meter.
I don't even know what a 4AI is, dude. There's so many cameras. I'm never going to know all of them. Oh, this beer's still ice cold, yikes. There we go. That's the stuff. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this late stream. It's already 1:30 in the morning. I'm pissed that I had to keep Sarah up. She's probably going to tear me a new one. No, she's probably fine, This has been very exciting. This has been like the best live stream I've ever done. Thank you guys so much. Like, it's so cool that I get Instagram people and YouTube people here from all over the world.
Do you realize you were still streaming? Hope everything is going okay.
Yeah, dude, we're still doing good, Brand Pasta. We're about to wrap it up. This is so I did a strip earlier of 500T.
My working key 4A that I use has a busted meter. Lol. Saridolia, I am leaving.
Bye, Sarah. Love you. Okay, so I just poured the rest of the photo flow in here. And then I'm going to photo flow the rest of that. Just let it sit in there while I clean up that one. A little extra bit of it. That's probably too much photo flow, but that's just what I do. That's how I roll. Good morning, everybody. Good night.
Staying up watching Nick Home Dev while I have a full Patterson tank waiting for me.
Get to it, man.
T7DF. Newer cameras with higher megapixels are not worth it. All you're getting is a better image file. Chris Card 6544. I am watching from Switzerland.
Hey, freaking Swiss, dude. Hit me up with a bank account, dog. Okay, well, we're all clean here, and we can roll this one up. I guess I'll give you guys a little bit of a reveal. I mean, you guys already kind of saw it earlier, so.
WB back in the brush. 2:30 here, thanks, you're very helpful. Cinema Aereo, 4H30 AM here. Misprocessing films. Slightly dank. Thank you for going live, it's a good vibe.
Thanks, man.
Watching from Los Angeles, California. It's 11:30 p.m. here.
Hey, freaking hell, you guys still got the whole night ahead of you in LA. Here in Mountain Time, I think, no, Central Time, that's what I'm on.
I can send you some snow.
Go for it, dude. I would love snow. I've only had like real snow here once in 2021, New Year's 2021. Okay, we're gonna go hang this one up, and then I'm gonna clean up the other two. If you guys want to come with me. Let's do this thing. How yous doing? How yous doing, internet? Here I come to hang this out. Are you in bed? Guys, everyone say Sarah's awesome for putting up with me.
It's okay. Oh, I know. You woke up puppy, that's the
Oh, I woke up Puppy. He's pissed.
No, I'm just watching the stream from done.
Well, I love you, babe. Thanks for putting up with all my shenanigans.
I don't know how you're still going.
I don't know. The
It's
chat.
like a night owl.
The chat has been awesome. I think that's the only reason I've been able to keep going. Like, you guys have rocked this whole thing. Like, sometimes it's hard to keep up with y'all chatting. Like, you know, one of these days, hopefully.
544. Photo love art 84. Ahaha.
What'd you say? What did Photo Lover say? Got a fine from Switzerland for 200 euros. I'm not paying.
Cheers to Sarah. Michael Duff LT7DF. Anyone looking for work, come down here in Texas to San Antonio. Tons of chances to promote your work.
Hey, I might have to go to San Antonio tomorrow.
That sounds terrible. My camera has some quirks, but nothing that bad. I did have to fix a factory manufacturing error on the lens mount as it was 90 degrees out of whack.
Jeez. That sounds like a bad misalignment, I guess, man. But yeah, dude, Chris, send me that snow, dude. Blow it on this way.
Slightly dank. Even after using PhotoFlow with distilled water, I get terrible streaks, dry spots over the negs, so I'm spraying my negs with isopropyl after the PhotoFlow while they're hanging. You must think I'm mad.
No, I mean, I've definitely gotten streaks. I think it's when I don't do a good enough job of getting the residual, just wet stuff off of it. And I probably use way more than I need to.
About work in San Antonio, please.
Yeah, tell us more about how we can get work in San Antonio, dude. We love doing event gigs.
Color film tastes better than most black and white films.
But yeah, we would love to get more work in the area, actual photography work instead of just doing the YouTube thing, you know. So please tell us more. I wasn't able to get all the suds off it, so I'm going to have to like shake it around a bit, just like I did the last one.
Bran pasta. Good to know. LL keep that in mind for a midnight snack.
It's like jump rope. I'm going to tear my images. I think I got most of it off. One thing I have always noticed with 500T is a lot of like, I don't know if you can, let me find that spot. See here? I don't know if you can see there, there's like a scratch next to the sprocket holes. I get that a lot on 500T where it's kind of taking off all of the gelatin and stuff. And it's just getting down to the base plastic, whatnot, whatchamacallit, you know? I don't get why that is a thing that I've only noticed that on 500T. Yes, I'm shaking it like a Polaroid. Huh? Oh, check this out, guys. Look at this freaking cast iron monkey we got next to this. Look at that. And look at that. Guess who that is? Yes, please don't shake a Polaroid. Sarah knows you're not supposed to do that. Okay. Hey, yeah. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Okay, God, Outcast. When's the last time we listened to that? Does that
It'll
play?
be playing at the grocery
Yeah,
store.
that's what I was just about to say. That'll be playing at the grocery store before we know it. That's how you know you're getting old.
Oh my God,
When all-
Spice Girls
Yeah.
lately.
Oh my God. Sorry, I can't hear you guys right now. You're in the other room. Let's go back for the last roll. Get it all cleaned up.
Someone likes the donkey.
Oh, you guys like the donkey? Hee-haw. Bella siccome un angelo in terra pellegrino.
Slightly dank.
Fresca siccome Giglio.
Makes no sense to shake it.
E s'appressur mattino.
LT7DF. Anyone with a high social skill can land quick work on the Riverwalk. People talk to me all the time, and you can't be afraid of people, and it'll happen.
Well, I guess I gotta start commuting to the Riverwalk. M'occhio che pola ride, sguardo che conquide. I forget how that part goes. I was singing that in the shower earlier. Check it out, guys. This is the last roll a 500T for the night. I'm gonna go hang it up, and then I'll come back out in the kitchen and wrap things up with the chat. But you know, if you got to go, peace out. Thank you so much to everyone who's donated. If you really want to keep helping out the channel, consider going to madebylopro.com. Check out the merch I got. Check out, you know, LoPresti Army. You can join LoPresti Army for as little as $1 a month, and you get your name shouted out in the long form videos on YouTube. And you get exclusive discount codes to merch. And you know, down the line, there's going to be exclusive content when I can ever figure out how the heck I'm going to do that. You know. But it's going to happen, and you know, you guys rock so much. I think I'm going to start doing exclusive live stream for LoPresti Armies, and like, you know, two-way live streams, like we're all on a Zoom meeting together, getting to talk instead of just me yelling at a freaking robot voice. You know what I mean? So more stuff's coming down the line. The podcast is going to come back. That's one thing that's going to come back. Now that I'm getting better at using OBS, like how you've seen, I've done this live stream today. I think we're going to start doing the podcast live. You know, I'm probably not going to be interacting as much as I did today, but it'll still be live, direct to tape, so I don't have to sync up all the footage and everything in post, and it'll just mean I can make more podcast episodes and be more current with news. Give you guys hot takes. So that's going to be coming up soon, because I do want to get back to the podcast. It was a lot of fun, and a lot of people enjoyed it, even though it was nothing like my usual videos. It was like not near, there was no editing, you know, other than just putting the files on my computer and, you know, syncing up the audio and whatnot. So that's coming back.
Oh, he's cooking.
Yeah, well, we just finished Ikigai. We just did 4 rolls of 500T. The evidence is all over the place. I got to clean up this room. Here's the 3 that I had to crack open. Yeah, we've been going for 197 minutes and 30 seconds, I guess. Well, that's how long that's been going.
500T. You're about to get sued by Kodak.
I know, they don't want you to have it. No, but we did the old RemJet. I didn't have any, I haven't touched the new stuff yet, man.
Michael Duff LT7DF. Been fun, Nick. Hopefully I'll see you on the river in San Antonio this year. Good luck, fellow brothers and sisters in photography land.
Yo, Michael, hit us up, dude. We were actually thinking of maybe going to San Antonio tomorrow. I don't know if we will after this late night, but yeah, hit me up, dude. I love going to San Antonio. It's a lot of fun. I didn't know you were local until you started talking about that. Favman's Random Hobby says, we got Nick opera singing before GTA 6 and the return of Peel apart. No, I'm not in California, dude. I'm in Texas, Hill Country. Yeah, I guess that's it. What I had to explain to my wife that you're not supposed to shake Polaroids. Guys, you guys rock so much. Thank you to everybody who has donated. Cheers to you guys. You know, please go to madebylopro.com. Check out my stuff there. Just sign up to the newsletter if you just want to know what I got cooking on any given day. Just change your account name to, and they'll let you do whatever you want. Photo show tomorrow. Yeah, so we might be out there. Anyway, I got to get to bed. I got to finish this beer. I got to clean up out here. It's a freaking mess, guys. But yeah, check out Kurt Marcus, I think it was, Cow Puncher, and look at my mess. You know, you guys watched me drink like 4 beers live on TV, so you guys are the lucky ones. Cheers, everybody. Have a great night wherever you are in this world, and thank you so much for watching. Oh wait, I can't even end the live stream out here. I gotta go to the computer to go do that. So let's see how many of you guys are still watching for the outro, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up. Oh my God, this has been an amazing live stream, y'all. The best one I ever done. Let's see, what are we at? We got Instagram over here. We got 5 homies watching. Oh my God, and we got 52 people watching YouTube. Holy moly! What the heck? Dude, that's like a new record for me. Holy cow.
No, it was 67.
It was 67? Sarah says it was 67. Holy moly, God dang. Dude, this has been a 2-hour and 44-minute live stream on YouTube. You guys are amazing. I don't even know what to say. Frickin', I couldn't do any of this without you. So hit me up on Insta, you know, if we made a connection here. Do whatever. Bing bong, gabagool, God bless you. Frickin', I hope you're doing good in this world, and expect more things like this. Just fun GoPro around the house stuff. Definitely coming soon. So stream ending.